Heyo, welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys, where we fuck everything up, including the intro. Absolutely. Yes, welcome everybody. We're back at it again. We did a 5-hour show on Wednesday, but don't let that dissuade ourselves, because we're back to have at it for some more. Not nearly as steel toe heavy today, but maybe we can have some fun at Stuttering John's expense. And we all know that we had Christian Bladt back on just so he could bash old Stuttering John. So welcome, Christian Bladt. How are you doing, sir? Glad to have you back.
Quad, happy to be here, and I'm so excited that you did a 5-hour show last time, and it's not this time. But if you did 5 hours, that must have meant that somebody started a rally, because remember, it only takes one. Streamlabs, Venmo, PayPal, memberships, gifted memberships, and of course, Rumble Rants. How far off are we from the goal today, Quad?
We're 185 from the goal.
Oh, my God.
Yes, let's get to the goal.
Well, it's happy to be here. Great to see you. And, of course, the great Lemmy also here with us.
Wait, are you
like
more
that's
happy
baiting? You're baiting me right now.
Master?
Baiting me.
Masturbating.
Deuce of the Dabbleverse says we should also accept Kiki Bucks. I don't think that those hold a lot of value, Kiki Bucks.
I mean, in our hearts, they're valued so much.
I'm pretty sure Lemmy wouldn't accept even one Kiki Buck.
Lemmy would not. I don't think she would. But Lemmy has no heart. She has a black heart in the place of where a heart should be.
Less than dinar at this point. So.
Yes. And no, you may not talk about House of Dragons. That's been over for months.
I'm not talking about House of Dragons. I'm not watching House of Dragons. I'm watching Catherine the Great now. Fuck the dragons. I'm getting real with my historical fantasies now. I'm making my way into reality. All right.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rasputin, who allegedly killed Houdini. Not a fan of killing Houdini, but apparently the punch that he gave him in his stomach is what ended up ending his life in the end. Allegedly. I don't want to put that on Rasputin. But since he's dead and gone, he
has such a clean record. You don't want to put the first blemish on Rasputin's record, Quad, by suggesting that he killed the great Harry Houdini.
Fuck.
Yeah. I bet you heard that. All you women care about is, I mean, they still have his penis preserved in a jar in Russia, and it is a legendary whacker. Penis.
Wow. I hope to one day have my penis preserved in a jar.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say let's look it up and show it, but wait a minute.
We're not on Rumble.
We're not on Rumble like Cardiff.
Well, no, but it's not only Rumble. Yeah.
Lemmy's got an update for us. Something wonderful and horrible and everything all at once just happened.
That's wild. I'm looking at Rasputin's penis in a jar.
Oh, okay. See, okay, there you go. You guys don't even have to see the picture. You can tell just by Lemmy's expression that it is wonderful, amazing.
Holy shit, I see it too.
That's a weird looking dick, dude. It's a weird looking dick.
It's very.
It's like a hammer, right?
Yeah.
Well, looks like a ham hock.
A ham hock. So it's like a leg, an entire leg.
Yeah, actually it does.
Let me I don't want to dig too far into your backstory, but if the first time you encountered a penis it looked like that, do you think it might have been a while before you were interested in looking for a second one?
Yeah, I think it would have I would have instantly been asexual. I've been like, nope, penis is obviously not for me. If it's
you wouldn't have even considered chicks. You're like, no, that thing is so horrific. I'm just gonna keep my legs closed forever.
Yep, it turns something off in me. I think it's permanently.
We're animals. We're animals.
Really?
Like toss me up against the wall, toss me on the bed. Go. Let's fucking do this, dude.
Yeah. Well, your clips beg to differ. There you go. I mean, I love that song. The whatever we were talking about that. What you knew the band that sings it too?
Boney M,
Dancing King, blah blah blah. I can't sing, and then secondly, I can't remember lyrics. So you're all fucked if you think I'm Ray DeVito somehow. That ain't happening. And I'm definitely not Aaron Imholte, and I will not sing Eric Church songs or any other country songs except for A Country Boy Can't Survive or any other Hank Williams Jr., any outlaw country. We'll go there. We don't sing gay country like Aaron Imholte.
So you like a real country man like Billy Joe Shaver?
I'm a real country boy. Yeah.
What Megadeth shirt is that? Is that Peace Sells But Who's Buying? What is that one? No, that's not what that is. I don't recognize that one.
Shit. What is the name of their tour from this year?
Oh, it's from this year. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I forget the name of it, but I was just at one of them like less than a month ago. So I don't even know. August 13th. Yeah, less than a month.
I was a big David Ellefson guy, so I'm a little checked out right now. So
let me see. Megadeth. I mean, if I turn around, does it say? Because I know it does say on the back.
It's a lot of tour dates, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I know.
So yeah, I did go August 13th, and it was
the Destroy All Enemies tour.
Destroy Out. There you go. Thank you. Which also All That Remains was there, and Mudvayne. That's who opened for him. But yeah, huge Megadeth fan, huge Metallica fan. I'm stuck in the 90s. Yo, remember the 90s? Yo, remember the 80s?
I do remember the 90s. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, absolutely. I'm stuck in the past, just like Ray DeVito with his Primus shirt. All I care about is music from back then when it was actually good and there was instruments and whatnot. And there was bands that actually played together and it wasn't auto-tune. Even the country, yeah, speaking of country, like most of the country singers now even have auto-tune and shit. They're all a bunch of pop losers. Not a fan.
Yeah, but you know who doesn't need auto-tune because she's such a great singer and her voice is pure. No, my favorite song is out now. It's called Hero by Lara Trump, and there's not an ounce of auto-tune in that song. And I hope it starts rising up to Trump. Yes, Lara Trump, because Eric was the only one left, and she needed to get into the family somehow.
Yeah, I even saw Alex Stein put out a song today. I was listening to that, and it's like, can you political pundits and whatever the extemporaneous examples from that, quit doing songs, quit singing, quit doing all this gimmicky stuff. Some of the worst songs I'm a conservative, but some of the worst music is from conservatives trying to make music. It's so bad. I mean, I'll give the left credit when I say that they do actually make most of the stuff that's interesting to hear. That's unfortunate, but it's true. I think that's a personality thing more than anything.
So you're not a big Lee Greenwood guy?
I like Lee Greenwood. I mean, he has like a song.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
But other than that, probably not. I've not actually like checked out a Lee Greenwood album.
No, members of the Greenwood family haven't even heard the rest of that album. They just know "Proud to Be an American."
Right. And that's good enough with me. I mean, you wrote the one song that we all shit. I damn near stand up for that every time I hear it, and I can't even stand up. So, I mean, it's that much of a banger. I do like that he's a Trump lover too. That's what makes it even better. Hey, Aaron Imholte. Hi, Aaron Imholte's lawyers.
Great
lawyer.
day law. Oh
Lawyer.
my gosh. Chat is jam-packed today. I love seeing Douche of the Dabbleverse and so many great friends in there.
I do know his lawyer's name is Todd, right? Todd?
Yes, he's talked about Todd. Yeah.
Todd. Yes, Todd and Todd. Those are both of his lawyers. He has two. I think they're twins. Todd and Todd. And yes, folks, we will get into some of the Steel Toe Show stories. We will be, like I said, we're trying to do a membership drive. We're trying to get to 300 memberships. We're just a little channel over here, just doing the best we can, trying to hit those goals on a daily basis. But yeah, what I say, we're doing a membership drive, so therefore we are. Just it's that easy. I just say it, and then it happens, and that's what we're doing. Yeah. So 300 memberships. I know you come from the WATP family, and we're really laughable over here. Make fun of us. Go ahead. We get it.
I made my bones on the Blackcast, my own personal podcast, and we would love to have the success that BYB has over there. And I've been doing it for almost 12 years.
Yeah, or WATP for that matter, right? We're all shooting for like that. Whatever, reaching it might be a whole other question.
No. I actually want to achieve Ray DeVito status. I set my bar very, very low.
You want everybody to hate your guts and make fun of you? What?
Yes, exactly. And I want a pink blanket.
You want people making hour-long videos about you waving your penis around to boys in locker rooms and selling them alcohol and all the other.
You had me right up to waving my penis around, but then boys in locker rooms. That's not who I want to show it to. I want to show it to Rasputin's ancestors.
Yes. So they'll have a good laugh and say, "You're no Rasputin. You not come from our bloodline, obviously." But yes, thank you, Daylaw. Gifted 5 BYB Podcast memberships. Beep, 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 beep. Muchas gracias and all that other day not or what day not. That's you're welcome. Okay, I can't say you're welcome to myself, can I? That's not how Spanish works or English or any other language. Yeah, I don't know. As far as the Dabbleverse goes, I think that Aaron has kind of got us all on a sugar high to the point where we have like a little bit of a sugar hangover. I was looking around the Dabbleverse today, and there wasn't a lot of shows going on, and even the shows that were going seemed a little lackluster. You know what I mean? Like a little low energy, etc.
I may or may not have tapped out of Point Dabble Point today before it was over. I might have tried to catch up on one of my stories, something that I've been trying to watch on Hulu, which I think Lemmy can relate to, because I think right now she's watching an episode of The Great while she has us in
like literally as we're doing the show, probably. Like Lemmy.
I'm not gonna lie. It's taking everything, all of my willpower, not to open another window and start an episode. But I will be like this the entire time. Yeah,
well, I mean,
oh, and then I'll cry from a scene. Then you're just gonna be like, she's watching something.
I'm gonna assume you're doing it out of respect to me. If Dave Sarah was here, she wouldn't even be looking at her camera right now.
I think she doesn't want to get yelled at by me, the meanest guy, the mean host of the West Coast, and I yell at her for getting in the chat and like BSing with our chatters. She's supposed to be on the show, but she'll get into conversations in the chat. She gets yelled at for that kind of behavior, but I can't stop. I can't see what's on her screen, so I don't know what she's doing. I try to look in the reflection in her glasses and figure out what she's doing at any moment, but sometimes I just can't quite tell. See if she's playing Mario Brothers or watching House of Dragons or Or
scat porn?
Helton.
Who knows? Who knows?
Allegedly, that was just one time. Allegedly, just that once.
It didn't make for good watching, but it was noteworthy that your old buddy John had Rob Saul back on the show. I thought that the best turn in a series of many turns would be if Rob Saul was never on again. But John is so desperate because he has no friends that he'll even hang out with Rob Saul. But I love that he had been back for 2 weeks and Rob hadn't been on. He's like, oh, I'm the villain of the Dabbleverse. And, he's a villain. If you announce that you're a villain, you don't have to, you clearly aren't a villain if you have to announce it. I don't think, Mussolini went door to door knocking, hello, I'm your dictator. I just want you to know. And, I don't think the Joker goes around, letting Gotham City know I'm going to do some crazy shit in the near future. He just does crazy shit.
Rob Saul. Stop lying, window licker. Obviously, you're a window. I mean, that's accurate. If you think that Rob Saul is a genius, then you definitely are a window licker. And Dejois, no, come on. I'm not a tyrant. I'm not yet, at least. Give it a year. Give it a year or two. We'll see. I might go that route. I'm trying to lock down that chat. I'm trying to lock this shit down. Lock Lemmy down. Keep her chained to the wall right there next to her computer. Not looking at Mario Brothers or anything else. Indeed. But yeah, yesterday I just said indeed in 2 sentences. How come I get in those little word traps? Very discouraging. I did watch Rob Saul, almost the complete episode where he was on with Stuttering John yesterday. And then I watched a lot of Rob Saul's show last night. I got way too much Rob Saul, way more than I would have ever have wanted or needed. So it was interesting. I don't know.
Well, my first question is, Quad, why do you hate yourself so much that you would subject yourself to that?
I just thought that it's been so long since I've actually watched an episode of Stuttering John. I'll tell you what, like for a minute there, he was entertaining with all the traveling across the coast and all of the stops along the way and all that shit was kind of entertaining. But now that he's not, I think there's a Stuttering John New York edition, and then there's a whole other one that hangs out in Florida where it's hot and he doesn't have as much energy. I think that's part of the problem. That, or maybe he got laid finally. I don't fucking know what it is, but he does seem more mellow now. I'll give him that.
Yeah, and well, I haven't noticed him seeming more mellow because if he was mellow, I wouldn't feel like he's stepping out of frame of his show to allegedly go enjoy some nose candy, which seems to have been the rumor earlier in the week.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But maybe he's got allergies. I don't know what the pollen count is like down there in Cape Coral, Quad. I've never been down there. I try to not go to the white trash part of Florida.
I mean, I did see that, and it does make you wonder. And then the allegations from Kate Meany with all the cocaine stuff. So I don't actually know. He never offered me any. That's all I know. Obviously, I would have taken him up on his offer if he would have ever done so. But
wow.
He's in the habit of mailing cocaine, from what I understand.
Right, exactly. So, you would have had to buy him some, and then he would let you have a little, if I had to guess. But these are go ahead.
Christian, no, I'm just curious. Do you have any problems with the Jewish folks?
No, my first love was a wonderful Jewish girl. My first girlfriend.
Oh, did she have jubes? Is that why?
No, she. So no, I've romanced members of the tribe in the past.
Oh, do you want to romance another one? Here we go. We got you another one. Romance away, guys. Let me get out of the way. Go ahead.
I would think that I felt like Jewish girls like to bring me home to their parents to be like, oh, his name's Christian. What do you think about that? And they were always wonderful.
That's funny.
I feel like it was, I was somebody's first bad decision, back in high school.
Nice.
according to their parents, at least.
Exactly.
You nailed me to the cross. You're bringing home a Christian. I feel like I'm being crucified.
Lemmy, have you been keeping count?
That's 2 already.
Or is that just 1? 2?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, do it. That was the best impersonation I've probably had all week. What are you talking about?
We should let the chat vote on it.
I was starting to get word that I might be part Jewish after I said it so good.
I don't know. Get yourself tested, dude.
The Jews, they're the great people. Yes, the Jews. They're powerful and wonderful.
If you can watch the Mel Brooks movie Dracula Dead and Loving It, starring Leslie Nielsen, and you laugh even once, you must be Jewish. That's the only way that I can test it. That's the secret test. I'm sorry to let you know that's.
I thought you would have said the producers.
No, that's got some good songs in it. I like that. It's got, come on, it's got Gene Wilder in it. All right. I think he's one of the good ones, isn't he, Quad?
I think Young Frankenstein's probably one of the best movies, underrated best movies of all time.
And I bet I could guess your favorite scene in Silver Streak.
Oh, yeah, when they're pretending to be black. Or when Wilder's pretending to be black, I should say, because one of them is black.
Yeah. Richard Pryor didn't have to pretend.
Yeah, he didn't have to
never had to pretend.
Shoe polish has got a good sheen to it. I don't know what they were trying to pull, but that was the worst blackface of all time. Like as if they're gonna believe you're black. That's great.
But best blackface of all time was when Ted Danson showed up. Ted Danson showed up at the Friars Club to roast his then girlfriend Whoopi Goldberg in blackface. That's the best instance of blackface in history. Yeah.
No, and then that whole clip that Howard Stern did. Yeah. Come over here, you stinky.
Yeah,
the black.
That is one of the best replays.
With George Jefferson, the great Sherman Hemsley. Yeah, that's
moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Back in the days when you could actually joke around and make skits like that. That was probably one of the more offensive skits of all time. And Howard Stern, whatever. Back in the days when he was fun. He sucks now, but back then, lots of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did. Okay, we're going to check out Stuttering John. Speaking of Howard Stern and lore, we do have a poll question in the chat about Stuttering John's tattoos. Did you get to break down the tattoo? I was watching WATP for a minute today, Point Dabble Point, and I don't think I saw OJ and someone else.
Trucker Andy was on. I think that the potato was announced. I don't know if he showed up at any point, but
he blew Carl off. Troubles.
Here's the thing people forget about the potato is that he has a real job and it does occasionally get in the way. You wouldn't imagine it because of how much time he wastes doing all this dumb stuff, but there are times where he actually has to work.
The real life gets in the way of his hobby.
Yeah, exactly. All his little tater tots and such.
But you could just be honest you could be honest. He showed up to BYB on Wednesday, no problem, and blows Carl off.
Yeah, well, that sounds about right.
That's a sign of the new times. He is a big, big fan of BYB, does not give a shit about WATP. You heard it first here, folks. Cardiff is a huge fan of BYB, not WATP.
Yeah, he only comes on the good shows.
He only comes on our show and eats it, too. So we were trying to decide whether or not John's tattoo is 2 different tattoos. Is it the same tattoo? I'm not quite sure. So let's check it out and examine ourselves. I have a shitload of tattoos and I'm confused on this one, honestly. Because you can see the one on the left is the one he had a picture with. And then the one on the right is, it seems like the same fucking shirt.
Did he have it fixed?
Years apart. I really can't understand what the hell we're looking at there with the one on the left. I know that there is fading that happens. I just can't imagine that it faded that much in some of those parts. It's almost like it's a totally different tattoo, but it can't be, right?
Yeah, no, it's almost like the person who did John's tattoo saw this tattoo once, but they didn't have a photo to work with, so they just did it from memory.
Yeah. I mean, so you yourself, Christian, do not believe that the arm on the right is John's.
No. There's not enough liver spots on that arm for it to actually be John.
1571. Yeah, and he was saying that those are like the birth dates of his kids and his dad or some shit like that. Okay,
it's supposed to be some kind of Viking thing.
Yeah, he said he's Danish, so there you go.
Well, I'm Danish, and I have no idea what the hell that is.
Yeah, so you might be right with that. He was supposed to get the one on the right because you could just change any of the information in that little scroll that's at the top. And yeah, I do. Okay, the only thing that's kind of making me wonder is I know that colors do fade out.
But he only recently got this tattoo, whatever it is, right? Because so it doesn't fade in a week or a month. It takes years for a tattoo to start to look shitty. There's no way. Yeah. I mean, I guess unless your body is gradually decomposing and you're ingesting so much alcohol that it is sort of, advancing it's shortening your lifespan. I mean, that's the only possibility that he's, it's like the painting of the portrait of Dorian Gray. So he's got this tattoo in his attic. And so that John can live, he's sucking the life out of that tattoo.
Yes, absolutely. So one of the main reasons that I did not, all of my tattoos are just black, except for one I had red eyes put into.
The blacks.
That you can't even tell that it was red at all at any point at this juncture. But that was like 8 years ago. I had a cover-up tattoo.
That's good.
A cover-up. Mr. Blue Sky Henrik, $20, 20 kroners. Stuttering John's tattoo looks like Kiki's mom. Ouch. Kiki's mom. Deitwa. Lovely. Hold on that thought for a second. But you can see the eyes are not red whatsoever.
But were those Punisher eyes red at some point?
Yes.
Okay.
And don't make fun of the tattoo because this shitty tattoo that I'm showing you is a cover-up for a shittier tattoo, believe it or not. Like I had one tattoo I got when I was 18, and it looks about like the one on the left here. It did look like the one on the right when I got it, but it took 20 years. It took 20 years to get there.
By any chance, did the tattoo you needed to cover up, was it a heart that said Susanna?
Susanna. No, it was like grizzly bear standing on skulls. So it's probably worse, actually. Yeah, I know. Like, what kind of tattoo would you get when you were 18? It had to be something retarded, right?
The tattoo should be half Puerto Rican. That would be accurate.
You mean his tattoo?
Yeah.
Half Danish, half Puerto Rican. Yes. It's a Dana Rican. Deitwa coming in with 5 gifted BYB Podcast memberships. Beep, 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 beep. You take it off of there. Don't even think about giving me a third on that. That's bullshit, Adam.
Star Mountain in the chat has my favorite Stephen Wright joke. I'd get a tattoo of myself, except taller. So you tattoo over your whole body except taller. Yes.
Everybody wants to be taller. Even me, believe it or not.
Well, not Lemmy because she doesn't want to start getting called Big Lemmy. It seems like it would be insulting.
Big Lemmy.
I'm a fan of being small.
Yeah, exactly.
I did hear people say like he must not have taken care of it, whatnot. Also, there is ways you can make tattoos look really a whole lot better than they actually look. One way is to like lubricate your skin, like lotion it up, and it's the same like if right before you take a picture, they all put this crap on Aquaphor. that's also how you take care of a tattoo and make it last longer is by taking care of your skin in general. Just ask Kaylee, Lucy Typebox. She's got a million tattoos and they all look good. Trust me, I check them out all the fucking time. I mean, they look good. Let's just leave it at that.
I would think that John doesn't have any spare lotion because let's just say in John's house, his lotion is all spoken for some of his activities.
Ugh, there's an image.
You're welcome.
Also, Douche says, Quad always keeps lube at arm's length. No, I actually had to go dig it up and get the freaking dust off of it. It's been a long time. But yeah, absolutely. I just have a hard time believing those are the same tattoo. The only thing I can think is possibly that the all the color faded out except for the white in the middle. But that doesn't make sense because white usually wears out too. So if you took the one on the left and you were like, all right, that's the portion of the tattoo that the tattoo artist really got into his arm. And then maybe he came back for the rest of it, you know what I mean? Like 2 sittings and didn't get the second part as deep in there, all the detail. That's one theory I had.
So I'm not cool enough to have ever gotten a tattoo. So let's just say the tattoo you get, whatever you want it to look like, it's done. What do you need to do to take care of it immediately? Like I assume
that you gotta rub. Well, immediately they put this crap on, and then they put
like a bandage over it.
No. They put the saran wrap. They put like the cooking saran wrap over it.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep that on and stay out of the sun 100% for, and not wash it. You can't wash it with even in the shower, you got to go in there with the saran wrap on.
Not washing would not be a problem for John. I don't think
yeah.
But
shower thing.
We've seen how he's taking care of the rest of his body, so he might not be able to do the upkeep and the maintenance on a tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, I mean, from what we've seen, doesn't look like he takes too many showers ever. Same shirt every day. Yeah.
I could see that.
So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and just end let's just end the poll question now. All right. Everybody voted in it for the most part. That's here. It looks like. Let's show it. End it. Yeah, it's kind of it's a 40-60 split. 2 different tattoos, 60%. So there you go. We'll end the poll there. Yeah, I even, like I said, I'm very well versed in tattoos, and I couldn't tell you if it's the same tattoo or not myself. I do wonder. It's one of those, what do they call those drawings that you stare at and then they change?
3D eye.
Yeah.
Like a magic eye picture.
Magic eye, that's right.
Yeah.
So if I sat there long enough and stared at it, I'd probably just start going cross-eyed, and then I'd be like, "Oh no, it's the real one." Yeah, for sure. So once again, I don't know. This is a serious waste of our life and time trying to figure out what about Stuttering John's tattoos. I get it. But also it's interesting because it's hard to guess if it's actually his.
Well, whoever's arm that is, that's a shitty tattoo. I think there's no debate.
I mean, but the arms do look the same. The shirt's the same. I don't even. It even seems like the same shirt.
Look, you've got I was making a joke about liver spots over there, but there's like a spot at the top of the arm on the right. It does not look like the same arm. It's I know the lighting could be different. But the arm on the right at least looks a little bit more human. That one on the left has a sorry to be a nerd for a second, but it's got like a golem quality to it, a Smeagol, if you will.
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't look like the same arm.
Yeah.
No.
But I do think I mean, we know for a fact that the arm on the left is John's because he's it shows his face in that one.
Yeah. Right.
So why he doesn't want to show everybody his tattoo, my guess is the one on the left is a real tattoo, and it sucks so bad I wouldn't show it to anyone either. just like I would not have showed anybody my shitty tattoo. And I still try to hide it, even though I covered it up with another shitty tattoo. So lots of shitty tattoos going around this area.
Well, they say that they're not supposed to give you a tattoo if you appear to be inebriated when you're in there. And what are the odds that John was even remotely sober? A buddy of mine has a tattoo he got when he was in college, shit-faced out of his mind. It says, "I like to party." It doesn't even say I love to party. I crush party. No, I like to party. He's okay with party. It still has it. He also has the tattoo of the shape of Florida right above it that he was sober for. But I'll tell you everything you need to know about this guy.
Yes, and yes, I do. How did you know I have a butterfly on my lower back? Tiny chud. That's rude. I'm surprised you knew that. Because I try to keep it hidden, and I do a pretty good job considering I sit on my ass all day, literally.
You know how these universes, though, these people are very insightful.
They could just listen to me talk and know that I must have a tramp stamp. Just know it. All right, moving right along. We do have topics. We are doing things, folks. Don't forget, we're doing a membership drive. Help us reach the goal. We're trying to hit 300 memberships. You can all be part of it, too. Yes, PayPal. Yes, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs. Oh, wait, no, we don't have Streamlabs. But we do have a link tree.
Guys.
We do have a link tree. Check out the link tree. Yes, moving right along into something that probably will turn Lemmy on for weeks. You will not be. You think Rasputin turned you on? Wait till you hear how Stuttering John talks about Kiki. Oh, Kiki. Oh, Kiki. You in your tight pants. Oh, I'm going to squirt everywhere.
Somebody clip that.
Wait a minute. Did you just trick me into something? I didn't mean to.
You did.
No. Someone tricked me. I know it.
Stepped into that one, Quad.
Yes.
You wheeled into it. Rolled into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Car crash.
Well, women, we know about women in podcasting, right? What do we always say about women in podcasting?
Holes.
No, we say
because podcasting is for men and women need to fuck off.
That's right. Lemmy. Your lover, Husey.
Husey speaks a lot of truths. That's all I'll say.
He speaks a lot of Irish nonsense that we can't understand. It's too thick with that accent. And then he starts talking about horrible music like it's good, like Springsteen and Oasis. What? All right. All right. If you don't want to get turned on, plug your ears right now. I'm telling you. This might get you off.
I got to tell you, Rob.
A membership.
Yeah. When we were in
thank you, De La. Look at you, buddy. De La coming in with one gifted BYB Podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Very nice to meet you today, De La.
in Atlantic City, and Keanu wore these like tight, like spandex, like it was like pleather pants.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like right, I don't know, I was on like a level and she was standing right, like I was at a table, so I'm looking and she's like standing right there, and her butt looked so good. I mean, I was like, oh my God. God. I actually rubbed one out to her.
Wow. Jeez. Oh,
disgusting.
Holy moly, John.
Yeah.
Look how proud he is of himself.
I still do that if it, you know, for everybody paying attention.
Yeah.
Thanks for the update.
I can't say I've ever rubbed one out to Keanu. Maybe a couple times to Micheline, but
the other night I rubbed one out twice in the night.
One night, twice in one night.
twice in one night, and then another time right in
Like a young schoolboy you are.
and then in the morning,
Congratulations.
the next morning.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Yeah, what an accomplishment.
I can imagine Lemmy's just about to slide off her chair right now. So I apologize. I warned you, Lemmy. I knew that was going to get you, and I assume it did, right?
Are you punishing me for something?
No, I love seeing John talk candidly with Rob Saul, the dog whacker. I could have played one of those clips. Would you have preferred that?
Probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
John talking about jerking off is a pretty reprehensible thing. And I referenced him using lotion earlier, not knowing that we were going to revisit the topic.
But to hear it from him, like you're just joking around.
You don't want any guy to talk about it, but I mean, especially that. I don't know. Lemmy is the only skirt here on the show. What is that ever something that you like to hear from a guy that you're not involved with? Is just so you know, I jerked off to you.
It depends on if he's really hot and charming. Because if like if Husey would have said that, I would have been like, "Oh, tee-hee."
Yeah,
but it's not so cute coming from John. It's fucking disgusting.
No. Yeah. And Husey only really masturbates to pictures of cast members from the Fast and Furious franchise, but only the guy ones.
Once upon a time, he did indeed upload on X and X videos. He uploaded a jerk off video, Jake Hudson, believe it or not. And we actually have a bunch of Jake Hudson news from the last couple days. So we're going to
send him the link
later. So yeah, send him the link. That's up to Lemmy. Lemmy's not.
Who? No, Jake. If Jake comes on the show, I love you to death, Jake. But I've got, the boundaries I got, buddy. So if you want to have him on, I will hop off for a few and just watch.
Yeah. No, we're not
we don't want
replacing
you
you with Jake Hudson. That is not happening.
I would say that's the definition of a downgrade. Quad.
Son of a bitch.
Jake can't be in the same panel with me without rehashing every fucking bad thing that's happened since 2020. So I'm not about to do that for the 9,000th fucking time. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It sounds like he's got some new stuff to talk about, though, so that's interesting.
He's alive. Okay, well that's part of the question we had is the guy alive or dead?
Yeah, I didn't see him on it, but I know our buddy Douche of the Dabbleverse was on with him, and Douche is even saying in the chat right now he thought he had killed him because no one had heard from him after that episode, right, Douche?
Yeah,
I think today there's been proof of life today, perhaps. I'm not sure. I was only half paying attention. I don't have alerts set for Jake Hudson.
Jake's alive. We don't need to trade Lemmy. No, he's alive, and we wouldn't trade Lemmy even though he is alive. Okay, well that's good to hear. So it sounds like everybody actually knows what happened to him or that he exists again. Let's go and play the clip from whatever happened the other day. It was really weird. I did have this clip. Let me make sure we got the right time. Yeah, check this out. This is from Tuesday night, like they said. Apparently, he's around today, but hadn't been seen. Steve C, $2. Thank you, sir. Jake, I too would allow Lemmy to sit on my face. Whoa. I think a lot of people would allow Lemmy to sit on their face because she's light. She doesn't weigh much. That's mainly why. She's slight. She's a small person. You don't want a fatty sitting on your face. That's a fact.
I'm trying to make this a throuple.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better myself, Granny. Thank you. Didn't even notice you were here. All right, so this is from Tuesday night. You guys listen and tell me what you think happened here. I have thoughts.
Oh.
I think Mommy was on a lot.
Yeah.
What?
So, first of all, somebody clip that because that's going to be an audio drop for sure. Whatever the fuck noise that was. But you guys, tell me if you hear like a little bang before he makes that weird pig. I assume that's the same noise that they were making on Deliverance. Squeal, piggy, squeal. It's like
I think he lives where Deliverance was filmed.
Yeah, the same city or whatever. The same dam that he lived below was knocked down. Maybe that's what happened. They were getting flooded. I don't know.
But he only moved there just so he could meet somebody. He didn't start out there.
The banjo player, the little
right, of course.
Yeah. I think maybe Jake was the banjo player in that movie as a little boy, dueling banjos.
What's going on? Hey.
By the way, this is much more interesting than anything Rob Saul's ever put on his channel.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad there's no video.
Yeah, there it is. And then there's what? 23 minutes. 23 minutes after he leaves and he never came back. So if he did come back today, that's awesome. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, that's like the final 90 seconds of Blair Witch Project right there.
Yeah, that was suspenseful.
I mean, we can go back and listen to it again, but my guess is he has those shitty nephews or whatever the fuck that live with him, and I think they abuse his ass.
Probably. That sucks.
What is that video with somebody dressed up like ICP, except they look like a jug of Mo?
Looks like Dan Housen sent him a cameo.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that guy is probably a pro wrestler. For what and where and how, I have no idea because I don't watch wrestling. But I assume that's what that is.
I wonder how much that set him back.
A good $20, I'm guessing.
I am live. What is up?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is from today. All right. 2 hours ago. See? See, I get all these stories ready and then they come out and break my stories for me. How dare you? Why couldn't you wait until after the show to prove that you were still alive?
Quad worked so hard putting this show together. The least you could have done is be dead, Jake. Come on.
It pretended. I had not even really
developing story.
Pretended, yes.
I mean, he could have just pretended not to be around for another 3 hours after what he did, and then I would have got the scoop. Or at least, whatever. It's good to see he's fine.
Breaking news.
It definitely seems like those pieces of shit were doing something to him. There it is, folks. You got it.
Maybe he had a Charlie horse or something like that. Leg cramps.
I once worked in an office where somebody would go in the bathroom and basically like inhale cans of like dust off, I think is what the product was called. Yeah, and apparently that high that you get from that, it makes you make noises like that. Now, I'm not saying that's what Jake was doing. It's just a theory.
He was walking on sunshine?
Whoa! Yeah. He had a new girlfriend and it looked a lot like this.
Yeah, let's check out the Walking on Sunshine lady. Big fan. Have you guys ever seen that video? The lady that's a huffer?
No, I have not seen that.
Oh, you're in for a treat. This is amazing. Walking on sunshine. I think that's all I'll have to put in to find it very easily. When I was a younger man, I indeed huffed paint. You're not going to believe it, but yes, indeed, I huffed paint. And I'll tell you what, it does send you into a whole other world. You're totally unaware of what's going on around you. It's wild.
Whipping nitrous is pretty fun.
Huffing intervention. Yeah.
Yeah, but guys, you know what's really fun? Getting high on life.
Yes, absolutely.
Aww.
Or weed.
Yeah, the entire Dabbleverse needs rehab, right?
Yeah.
All these
Or
cokeheads
what
and
Lemmy
whatnot.
said, or weed. Yeah, that's fair.
I'll be there eventually. I'll turn into a dry drunk too, Derek. Don't worry.
Dry drunk. Yeah, dry drunk. I guess it does make sense. I was trying to figure that
What's a
one
dry
out.
drunk?
Somebody who
It's
doesn't
like-
drink anymore, but they still have the tendencies. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you, Adam.
No, you're good. You probably can say it more eloquently, but it's kind of like Jim Norton.
Or you
sort of.
are one.
And I think-
Literally, this week, Jim Norton described himself as a dry drunk.
Yeah,
because-
Opie called him that too. It was a
Yeah,
big
I've
thing.
heard
That's
Pat
how I
Dixon
learned.
be referred to as a dry drunk.
Who did you say? Pat Dixon?
Yeah.
Is he? So
Dixon
he doesn't
what?
drink anymore?
No.
Oh, well, yeah,
No, he
yeah.
quit drinking like 20 years ago. He's well known for Adderall abuse, allegedly, but we can only speculate on that, Christian.
Well, look, if it's something you can get a doctor to write a prescription for, you can't possibly abuse it. So we can move on from that, Quad.
Got a prescription for more cowbell.
Yeah, Douche of the Dabbleverse does a good job of explaining it right here. It is an AA term, which I guess makes sense. That it's a person that quit drinking but never had a spiritual awakening. Yeah.
Right.
So they still know that the drunk is inside them, but they don't let it out.
What's the worst thing that you can inhale? What's the worst solvent to have?
Probably the arm that has Stuttering John's tattoo on it.
B.
Just in case
Okay,
somebody,
Derek, that was good.
Just in case somebody clips this. Derek, I don't even know what that means. I don't even get that joke. There.
Yeah, Adam has yeah. I'll still.
And Adam, your face is covered when he said it, so it's like you're not even in the clip. It's perfect.
I know. I love when the super chats cut up my face, Derek.
You're welcome.
Well, he's not going to cut off Lemmy's face. It's either me or you.
Yeah.
That's okay. I know where I
You gotta
stand.
keep the ladies on screen. It's a trick. It's a trick that all the podcasts use. When you have hot ladies on the stream, you show their faces. That's a rule.
Interesting.
All right, so here's the walking on. So you're in for a treat there, Christian. If you
I
have
can't
not
wait.
seen this,
No.
here you go.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers.
I
Viewer
just can't.
discretion is advised.
Turn it off, Derek.
Inhales the whole thing in her mouth.
Like I'm walking on sunshine. Like I'm walking on sunshine. It's like I'm walking on sunshine.
I like her energy.
Oh, you ruined it, you motherfucker. Ah,
Drag it back like
God.
5 seconds. It's all right.
God,
I
Adam.
Sorry, Derek.
almost
Adam, fuck you. You're gone. You're out.
Oh, no.
I do it.
No, you should have kept me off. I'm sorry.
I should have actually.
No, I like that though. That was great.
Flagrant foul. 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I was definitely more into her as the video went along. You know, when it started, I had no interest, but now I kind of want to look her up, see where she is, what's happening. You know, she's probably dead.
She's got personality.
Right. Yeah. Look into those eyes. You can see just personality jumping out at you. That's what those eyes say. Personality.
I hope she has a podcast.
All right, let's do that.
All right.
Oh, look at that. I love these freeze frames. No, look at those eyes. Those are the eyes that tell you
Oh,
there's
yeah.
someone
Those are-
in there.
Those are the eyes that you want staring up at you. That's what we're saying here.
She's complicated.
Yeah. But you know what, Adam? We could fix her. I bet we could fix her.
Fixer-upper. She's the real fixer-upper.
I wish I had a father.
Oh, that now, and I even not knowing she said that, I already said she got more attractive as it went along. Now she's actually hot. Now that she said that at the end.
Yeah, daddy
wait
issues.
a second. Matthew struggles with addiction to inhaling air.
I like this guy with the silver paint on his face.
Oh, paint hunter mugshots over. Look, we gotta see this.
Over 14 years.
We're going down a rabbit hole today.
Man,
folks. I'm sorry.
Quad, you don't give a shit about copywritten music on your channel, do you? You
No,
just
no.
play anything, and you're like, fuck it.
I'll fix it later. That's a fact. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. So okay, we're going backwards in time.
He's just dabbling.
He should moonlight as a
He's
clown.
just dabbling. I love it. Yeah, he's dabbling.
Not as into it yet. Oh.
No, things. I mean, whatever.
This is when he still has a job and a family.
Hey, happy 420, brother. What's up?
He's happy. All right, this is a lot of pictures. Jesus,
Yeah,
dude.
I know. I thought they were
Holy
gonna
shit.
set it to some fun music, you know.
They should have. Yeah. So I saw one. There's the one. We need to
He
see
gets-
that.
He
Look
gets
at that.
progressively messier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think
They're
he'd
mess.
be? Oh, look at this. Oh wait, no, we gotta see that. That's the one he got. Bum fight,
Oh,
bum fight,
yeah,
bum
that one's
alert.
rough.
That's
Yeah.
when he met Joey C.
Sonic Rat in the chat says he looks like Bill Schultz.
Might actually be Bill Schultz from.
Well,
yeah, I watched. Bill Schultz was on with Gino on Whiskey Wednesday last week.
Yeah.
And we actually have. We can go watch some of that, but it's amazing how drunk Gino and Bill Schultz get in the middle of the afternoon. I know they have what that looks like, just shit on its face there. That
Like a
ain't
homeless
peanut
Eddie
butter.
Vedder.
That ain't peanut butter. I'm telling you what. It looks like Lemmy sat on his face, if you know what I'm saying.
no.
Not with the front pot, the
Oh.
other pot.
Gaping asshole.
That one. That pot. Sorry, Lemmy.
Out of
I'm
context.
sorry. To use you as a vehicle to get somewhere. Very rude of us. No, we got that entire story about Aaron Berg being pissed off at Gino right now. But it seems like they may have figured out their little issues. Let's hope so, because we want Gino and Aaron Berg to be best of pals again, just like the good old days. Yeah, I did. I saw that Aaron Berg, he called. No, let me say that again. Kevin Brennan called Aaron Berg to get the story because he did hear that anytime that Kevin Brennan hears about someone hating Gino Visconti and have the same kind of hatred he does, he's going to want the full story. Probably offered, I bet you behind the scenes he was offering him money to come on the show. Like, if you come on my show, I'll pay you money. Yeah, I'll pay you money. Yeah, I'm Kevin Brennan and I cry and whine a lot. Huh? Was that a good impression, Adam?
It was all right, I guess. You're supposed to be more whiny, though. Kevin Brennan! Kind of like that. Do the red bar impression.
Hey, it's Gino.
It's
Let's
Gino!
get him on. If you hate Gino, you can come on the show.
He's a Jew!
No, he's not that time. Aaron Berg. Yeah, Aaron Berg is. Yeah, Gino, he's a loser. He's a fag. Gino's a fag. I bet Keanu's just she's just a beard. He's a queer. What a loser. Indeed. All right, let's check it out. Let's get into it. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Like Kate Meany would say. Or no, wait. That's Stuttering John, isn't it? I'm doing my clips wrong. I actually have that clip. Let's get into it.
This is going great.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, that's a fact. No, but my last Misery Loves Company, he retweeted this from Real Ass Podcast, as you can see there from Gas Digital. The one interesting thing I saw was the fact that Luis J. Gomez has Gino Visconti on his show. The one time that he's not on his show, he actually had Mike Figgs fill in for him for Real Ass Podcast. And that's the day he has Gino on. Interesting, huh? He doesn't want to hang out with Gino. What's going on there?
Well, there's an image in front of his quad, and there's only one thing I see that's interesting, and it's not Gino.
Yes. Do you remember when we was talking about Jubes?
Well, I'm a big fan of boobs. I don't check what denomination they are.
Oh, I know Sabrina from watching Hot Water. She was on there 100 times. She was a consistently reappearing guest. But yeah, I don't think we actually ever got to see her boobs entirely, but she's trying hard to let that change. Yeah. I mean, they're fucking falling out of that dress. And I'm a fan of tits falling out of dresses.
I'm not here to complain.
And I never was a big fan of Kate Meany's boobs, but she consistently on Compound Media, her boobs were falling out left and right.
Titties.
And I think those fucking things were wonky. Yeah, MLC Podcast. Luis looks terrible. The rattlesnake.
Luis looks terrible. He's a fucking idiot.
Kevin doesn't even know the difference between Mike Figgs and Luis J. Gomez. What an idiot. No, I like his joke was Luis J. Gomez looks terrible, but I thought he could have just pointed out the fact that Luis J. Gomez he has Gino on and then doesn't show up to his own podcast. But there's something there.
Luis doesn't want to bro out with you, Gino.
Yeah, Gino, you're not welcome at the Gas Digital. No one likes you. You're a loser. All right, let's play the clip.
Looks like Zach's lost weight. He looks great.
He looks great.
I love Zach Amico. He looks like he's slimming down a little bit, you know? Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he went from butterbean to butterball. I guess that's good. All right, I'll play the clip. I get accused of not playing the clips fast enough, don't I, Lemmy?
Dude, and we always try to keep it going until 2 because that's when Brennan did Burning Bridges Mondays and Wednesdays, and we'd go in drunk and he'd yell at us.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't care for the fun.
If you've ever heard of a book called like The Secret or The Power of Subconscious Mind, he's the anomaly to it, but he's not. Like they say, like, you know, if you're happy, you bring in joyful people and all this stuff. And I've always said this: the more you do the more you love something, the more you do it. The more you do something, the better you get at it. And the better you get at something, the more you can get paid for it. His gift is just being a miserable, angry person. And he has that podcast now, Misery Loves Company. It's on the YouTube. I think it's
on the YouTube.
It's on. I like saying it like that. And I think he had a gay of it, but he's making so much money just being an angry fucking dude. And I'm like, guy's great. Guy's great. He's not a happy man.
Well, you know, if you love life, life loves you back. That's what they say.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go back out and sleep in the yard.
Shout out to So Thorough Joe Burrow for clipping that. That's hilarious. And as we know, Gino is crushing it, killing it in life. He's just about to get married to that firework money. That's a big up in Gino's world. Gino's flat broke. Yes, we love the flat broke Gino. And we love all iterations thereof of Gino. Christian, are you a big fan of the Gino Visconti or the Viscontis, plural now, I guess?
So I only think of Gino as a singular entity, because I think that he's very funny. I can see why Aaron got tired of doing the show with him because it was a little bit one note. after a fairly brief point. I was on the final episode of Don Jameson's show on Compound, and so I was on Zoom, and both Bill Schultz and Gino were there in studio. So as you can imagine, I had to kind of fight my way in a little bit. And what I realized that the thing to do with Gino is you kind of have to out Gino him a little bit. And he was talking about, there was a whole theory. I think we might have even talked about this before, that what's her name? Anne Heche was in like an ambulance accident, and what happened, and it was all suspicious, and they had her killed. And so I leaned into it, and I said that, well, you understand that Ellen had her killed because she knew too much. And there was like a moment where he was like so into it, he's ready to go home. And then all of a sudden the light bulb over his head popped. And he's like, "You're fucking with me, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yes, Gino, I am." So he's always ready to run at anything into a brick wall, kind of like Anne Heche did.
Fiery crash.
I think Gino is best when you are tuned into something Gino has programmed. Gino can be very disruptive as a guest on other shows.
Yes.
Carl has had him on a couple of times, and you can rein him in a little bit. But you can't really hone Gino. You're not gonna slap a saddle on and really pull the reins back. So I like.
I don't know.
I
That's
like
not
my
what Gianna said. Gianna said you can throw a saddle on him.
Well, she might, but the rest of us can't. So I'm fine with Gino Bisconti. I do prefer Rocco's impression of Gino Bisconti because of how much he looks like him, and I do believe that Rocco lost his voice the stream he did as Gino Bisconti, but
Indeed he did.
That's just my personal preference.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Rocco myself. Absolutely, the real Gino Bisconti, otherwise known as. Yeah, look at that shirt. I mean, shirt, boob, shirt, boob, shirt. Boobs. Yes. You make that shirt look really. I mean, you look really good in that shirt. Thank you. Steve C, $5. Did Gino remove In Hot Water shows from YouTube after Aaron Berg talked to Kevin? See, I'm doing the Jewish thing again, Adam. You don't mind that, do you?
No, go for it.
No, go for it. No, I don't mind at all. All right. Are you turning 14 again? Your voice cracking? Is that what just happened?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Skinhead in the house. Move over, Jewish feller. We have the 1488 is showing up all at once, all 1,488 of them. Welcome to the show, Mr. Uncle Jackie Shacky.
What's up, Jack?
Sorry, hold on.
I'm not your dog. You don't just talk to me like you were talking to your dog, actual dog.
Right. None of that was fair. Sorry, I was just huffing paint, so I had to go wash my face.
You're a little late.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the introduction.
I see the gray in your beard. Oh, okay. Yeah. Were you walking on sunshine or walking your dog?
No, I was counting jokes. I haven't found any yet. Keep going.
Bombs. You were counting bombs. Let's be honest.
A lot of them. Christian, how are you, sir? First time.
I got 4.
Nice to meet you, Uncle Jack.
Adam, how are you?
What's up, Jack?
I was going to say,
The
you don't have
official
to
queen
lie.
of the Dabble and the Hackverse, Lemmy. How are you, love? She's just the best.
Don't you fucking call her love. What you fucking
Call
think?
me whatever he wants.
Fine.
What's up, Uncle Jack?
Yes, we were just about to watch videos. I'm sure that's news to you that we do that kind of stuff here on the show. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch clips. Granny's not here, so we won't have anyone interrupting. Oh, wait. No, Uncle Jack's here now. Shit.
Yeah, I'm here. What about me? My chopped liver?
Yeah, Adam's here. Oh, Adam's still here.
I step on everything.
I
Darren.
assumed
What are
you were
talking
going to
about?
leave. Yes. Hey, Mr. Blatt, please do not be in the chat disparaging the host. That is uncalled for and not necessary. Thank you.
No, because I gave a very diplomatic answer. I said that Quad's impressions are as great as Jim Norton's Joker and as Bill Clinton. Those are two top-notch impressions that he does regularly. So I was paying you a compliment of the highest order. Would you rather I compare you to Jim Norton's personal life, Quad?
How much did he pay you to say that, Christian?
I'll
double it. I'll double it to tell the truth.
I'm a trans ally.
He sucks. He's awful. He's horrible, and that's why I'm here.
So if you're a trans ally, when are you going to go on with Lisa and Helga?
Oh, no, trapped me. Jesus Christ. I'm
going to clip this and send it to JJ.
On the spot. I'm feeling all awkward and weird right now. I was there watching your political show last week. I do not like to do politics, but I will, for you, come on that show if you wanted me on.
Yeah, no. I think
Lisa.
JJ offered you to come on that show, and I was going to suggest it. And I forgot to get in a clip at a plug at the beginning of the show, because you mentioned politics. Who are these broadcasters we're going to do next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern? Because we wanted to be able to play clips from the big Kamala Trump debate without having to wait 6 days. So we're going to be on Wednesday if people want to check that out. And we might have an appearance from Douche of the Dabbleverse. We might have an appearance from Mumbling Nick. So tune in, please.
Yeah, I mean, I like politics and everything. And one of the trans people is indeed a conservative and a Trumpster. So,
Who are you voting for, Quad?
I can deal.
Trannies for Trump.
Trans for Trump. Yes, indeed. All right, let's get up politics. I don't want to do politics tonight. We will be so heavy into politics here in the next couple of months. I don't think we're going to miss out too much. This is Aaron Berg calling into MLC. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Steve C. I guess we should answer your freaking questions. You did send in the super chat. Now that I think about it, we didn't really answer his questions. Did Gino remove the In Hot Water shows from YouTube? Yes. After Berg talked to Kevin. No. After Aaron called Gino and cussed him out on a different show, which was hilarious and loved it. So we'll watch that too. Black Cat Jessica, $2. Where were you, Blackcast? Where were you?
I'm glad she mentioned that in a super chat, because when John was back and he was just, where were you, dirty deeds? Where were you, Flat Cat Jessica? And he kept saying, where were you, Flat Cat? And I thought he was saying my name. I actually had people message me. I'm like, I think John's talking about you. I'm like, no, he's saying Flat Cat, not Black Cast. So it was a little bit of a letdown, but I'm glad that Flat Cat remembers that.
Where are you, Jessica Flat Cat?
Yeah, where were you?
She was line dancing. She's hanging out with new young stud.
Oh my gosh.
Good old Quad off to the side. Don't care about Quad no more. Now she's got some real bull she's hanging out with. I don't mean a cowboy.
Did your legs do the same thing?
Bad jokes. My legs do bad jokes. But is that what you're saying? All right, let's get into this clip, or else I'll get in trouble. Our sponsors are all the Clippers in the Dabbleverse. Thank you for our sponsors.
Clippers.
Just come on and address it. Why can't you address it?
Are you on the air?
Yeah, I'm on the air now.
What are you doing, your show?
Yeah, I'm doing my show. I'm whacking off into a microphone. Yeah, I'm doing my show. Come
Can you
on,
pause
and
it for a
address it.
second.
You're
Can you
allowed
pause
to.
it, Quad? There's two things. One, Kevin talking into a microphone is basically him whacking off. But I'm actually mesmerized by the fact that we're seeing on that screen Ray DeVito and Aaron Berg are somehow the same species. I can't believe that. I don't think that they're both human.
Well, if you saw Aaron Berg in person, you might realize that he's about 5'2", and he must be built like a bowling ball, man. He's I've seen him. He's huge.
But
like
look
that.
at Ray. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
The only thing they have in common is they're both bipedal and they breathe oxygen. That's it. Everything else is just
That one could choke you out, and this one does choke ladies out. Right. Yeah. But they're both good eggs. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah. I wish you guys well. Douche of the Dabbleverse says $2. $2 worth of Kiki Bucks. Hi, Lemmy. Ooh. Someone's got their eye on Lemmy, like everybody.
All right, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Lots of face sitting, Lemmy. Lots of face sitting. You got your work cut out for it.
Pretty good at sitting. So.
You just have to sit there. That's all you have to do. You can still watch your show while you're sitting on
Well,
face.
no, she's practicing right now. She's practicing for all the work. Yes, Aaron Berg understands podcasting not very well, apparently. I'm not sure if that was a joke or if he was like, yeah, so you're live. I think it's kind of weird that he's got his microphone like in his face and the phone right in his face. This is a new way to talk on phones.
To address it?
No.
Do you have any statement you want to make?
I'm a big fan of yours.
Okay, but this is Aaron Berg on the phone. Do you have any statement you want to make?
Huge fan of your show.
Okay, so you have a problem, Gino, using old In Hot Water clips to make $5.
Does it seem like that's the best way to sell that stuff?
No, but who's gonna buy it? I mean, it's like it's from years ago, and all of a sudden they're collector's items. Like, I don't even understand. You think he's trying to stick it to you or something?
I don't know. Why would someone do that? I mean,
why would Gino do anything? He's a bitch, right? Just say that. Just say Gino's a bitch.
Well, does he have an alcohol problem?
Allegedly.
I tried to watch a stream with him and Bill Schultz. It looked like the outside of a church in Jersey after an AA meeting gone wrong.
It really does.
Jesus Christ.
Whiskey Wednesday as opposed to Whiskey Tuesday.
God damn it, man. I mean, drinking every day, that can't be good for you, right?
No, but before he was like, he was in the context of the studio and Sullivan's, and he was a party guy and he liked to have fun with the fans. But now he's just drinking because he's an alcoholic. He always was an alcoholic, but the studio and the Sullivans made it just seem like he was a social drinker, not an alcoholic.
I used to drink at home when I knew I was an alcoholic. I'd drink before I did shows, and I was like, oh, I'm an alcoholic. So then I stopped.
Well, you would drink before, like, you get on the subway to go to a show?
Yep, you got it.
Wow.
If you're drinking at home, it's kind of a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, especially if you're drinking, like, in the afternoon, but you're pretending it's part of Whiskey Wednesday theme show?
Yeah, if I had a show that I owned half of, I would ask the partner if they'd be okay with me putting that show out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So there it is. I mean, in a big nutshell, the reason that Aaron quit working with Gino is because he wanted him to go to rehab and quit drinking. And of course, we see where that went. And the other thing was all the Aaron wanted to really try to make his career pop, and he knew that the anchor of In Hot Water around his throat would keep him down. But yeah, so all those old episodes are still out there. But Aaron was the most offensive out of anyone for a long time. He did like the Harambe bit. He did the Colin Kaepernick where he did blackface in Colin Kaepernick outfit. Whatever. I mean, he did the Hannah Gatsby bit. All of his bits were highly offensive. And I'm sure if he was trying to get on Saturday Night Live, that might actually stop him from being able to. But I don't think they're hiring straight white guys. Oh, now they are, aren't they? Now that they've had a few failures. They're back to hiring straight white guys. Christian would know because he hangs out with all the big stars.
Oh, I don't hang out with the big stars. I hang out with former stars and such. But I keep an eye.
Are they former stars like John Lovitz and Dennis Mills? Former stars. You heard it here, folks.
I think they're stars. They're on the rise. John Lovitz is a real go-getter. He's a young kid with a dream, as they say. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard good things about him.
He's a great guy. I love Lovitz, and I worked for Dentist for much of 20 years, so I have nothing bad to say about either of them. But I don't know. I don't really know anybody who's on SNL now and who's been hired there. But a couple people make me laugh when I see clips and stuff.
Yeah, I can't think of who those people are, but because I don't ever laugh at it anymore. Just do it.
Three people.
Just do it.
Three people on SNL.
Do you want me to name 3 people on SNL?
No, quad.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I could.
The black one, the Asian one, and the white girl lady.
All right, you got it. Sorry.
He's got, yeah, that's actually when they
That's
put up
it.
the names during the credits. That's how they list them all. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. You're killing me right now. All right. I'm not even going to try right now. That's bad. I can't think of one. Pete Davidson. Yeah, he's done.
Well, he's not on anymore, but
he's
I'm gonna give you a light hint. There's a guy who's been on that show for like 21 years who's still there, and he used to be on Nickelodeon.
It's not Chevy Chase.
I know. I can't think. The black,
kind of a dark
black
hint.
one I was thinking about. I just can't think of his fucking name right now.
Keenan Thompson has been on for more than 20 years. Yeah.
From Good Burger. Yeah, I remember what you were talking about when I was a kid. He was on Good Burger.
Good Burger. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just do it. Are Husey and Ray still dating? Wish them well. Yeah. Yeah, I have heard that their relationship has picked up. I do believe that Ray's going to go to an Oasis concert with him and Bob Levy, in fact.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute.
That's too
That's
bad.
across the pond, like in Ireland, right? It's
Well,
right
they
in
go
the
to
river.
England,
That-
too.
It's technically England. He lives in England,
Yeah,
Northern Ireland.
England,
They're
yeah,
both across
right.
the pond.
Do you think his car will make it? Because he ain't flying. I mean,
I wouldn't let him on my plane.
Carl.
No,
Who
his
cares about Carl?
You think his car will make it, is what he said. Yeah, maybe he'll try and float on his pink blanket. Maybe he'll use it as a raft.
yeah, he would have better luck.
He flew
Well,
to
they're close
Hackmania.
business.
Come on, he knows how to do planes. He's a plane guy.
Yeah.
Well, it took Melton a lot to get him there to really, explain to him how to do everything.
We're all aware, buddy. Lots of emails that were unread, and lots of directions on how to live life that were not read that probably could have been useful for old Raymondo.
Right.
Indeed. All right, so we got that far. We're figuring out what do you think about old catalogs from shows from behind a paywall? Christian, you're a producer, so you might actually have some good insight on this. Can you imagine the In Hot Water catalog? What is it good for, and what would you do with it if you had it?
Well, I think what Aaron said is that if Gino reached out to Aaron and said, I want to put it up, what he should do is just put it up to have content and, not charge for it, because then, Aaron would probably be entitled to something. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people make sure they own their content so they can do stuff exactly like that. And I think there's no problem with it if Gino put up just the episodes he did after Aaron left. There's no reason he can't do that. But he'd probably have to check with Anthony if he was going to do that, because
No. At this point, Anthony is hands off. He's like, here.
Okay.
Same thing with Pat Dixon too. Pat Dixon has the entire crime report catalog. So same thing.
Okay.
He was like, yeah, you guys, it's your stuff. You keep it.
So Anthony's the first guy you check with, and then anybody who was on it regularly. I think it's fine. I think it's good to repurpose stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that I wish was still out there that used to be a part of. But if the people who make it and own it don't want it out there, there's nothing you can really do about it. But it's kind of shitty. I can see why Aaron would be like, well, I worked really hard on that stuff. Maybe I want to put it on my YouTube channel. It's just a conversation.
No, he does not.
That's what I mean. But he doesn't know
he
that.
Doesn't want it out there. He doesn't want anyone to know that he ever did any of that stuff. Guaranteed. No. So if Aaron had something to say about it, it would be like, yeah, let's shelf that entire catalog and never put it out. I never want to see one more episode ever again on the internet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Guaranteed.
Well, I'm sure
I think it
Gino
says
would
it.
respect his former partner's wishes.
We'll get there.
Not
We'll
having
get there.
bad to say about him.
I know that they've been
Absolutely.
arguing as of recent, and we'll see what they do.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense, you know, especially when someone had negotiated all the terms. If you're,
Oh right, you're basically the money guy. You were the agent. You repped him for In Hot Water, correct?
I wouldn't say I repped him, no.
No, you represented In Hot Water when you negotiated with Keith the Cop, etc.
That's correct. Yeah, the contract that we have was with me and Keith the Cop.
Right.
Yeah. So that's all. But I mean, you know, him and I were friends, and I figured he would reach out and ask if he could start putting these shows up. Not even just to make profit, you know, just to ask. I mean, it would seem like a friendly thing to do, right?
Yeah, I think it's borderline illegal what he's doing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, there's obviously copyright claims, but I'm not going to get somebody's YouTube channel shut down. That would seem like a bad thing to do. So, you know, maybe he'll reach out. I reached out to him and wished him all the best when I heard he was getting married. And, you know, it would be nice for him to reach out and, you know, talk to me about sharing all my work and putting it all up.
So wait, what exactly does he do? He puts it's behind a paywall or no?
No, it's some of it's up for free, and then I guess he's selling the rest under a YouTube thing or something.
All right, I'll have to look into it.
All right, well, let me know.
Yeah, so he had another YouTube channel called Triple Distilled, where he was putting up entire long form clips, so like 15-minute clips, you know, the right length clips as you're supposed to do, 12 to 15-minute clips, etc.
Of course, yeah.
Right. So that you can get the maximum revenue for him. Yeah, Uncle Jack, go ahead.
No, I was just asking, like, you know, he's a boomer. He's a lot older than us, I think, right? Does everybody talk into the charger port of the fucking phone and all the Never in my life have I seen anyone speak like that on the phone or use it that way.
What?
Thoughts?
You haven't.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, Brennan probably grew up with, you know, those old phones with the crank where you speak into it here and you have the separate earpiece and you have to stand at the wall to use it. So that's probably what he's more comfortable with.
Yeah, he's tethered to the charger.
Yeah, when he rang up, he got to the board operator. Patch me through to the local
Operator, give me Algonquin 7654.
Patch me through to Betsy Ross, please.
Well, now you're talking.
I do it. Quad does it great. Do it again, Quad.
No.
Thank God.
I think Walmart became a BYB Podcast YouTube member. Thank you, sir. Beep, 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 beep. I don't even know if you technically qualified for that, but we will do it anyway because we're here to make people happy, dreams come true, all that, etc. And like I said, we are doing a membership drive. So if you folks want to get memberships, we're trying to get her up to 300 before the end of this month so that we don't go to YouTube jail. Apparently that's we're facing serious jail time, just like Aaron Imholte over there. So if we don't reach the goal, we will not. We will go to YouTube jail allegedly.
You got a cup?
I love the show, man.
Do I have what?
You got a cup?
What do you mean? Like for Joey C to sniff or something? What?
No, a cup to hold out for the begging.
Yeah,
you know.
we'll pass the cup around.
Yeah.
Pass the cup around. Pass the plate, the chalice. Where the church shit?
Tip cup.
There you go.
Yeah, why don't you tip that cup? There you go. Good boy.
Great cup. You can get one according to telling you, DaveSayer.com.
Why would you get one? Why can't you get 10, 20, 30? Come on, buy them in bulk. Is there a discount?
Too. No, I bought a hat too. You know what I mean?
Didn't buy a
I'm not
pallet?
feeling out of money like you, Quad. I can't, you know, I'm not made.
Should have bought a pallet.
Man, I love I tune in whenever I can. Really
Thank you, but seriously, open invitation. Absolutely open invitation. Whoever's on, I'll bump them if you want to come on instead. You're like Richard Pryor at the Comedy Store in the 1970s.
Wait, was that when he had MS and could barely get on stage? Or
No, that was way before that. That was when he was almost burned himself to death, but he was still a good comic.
Live at the Sunset Strip. Is that the one, Christian? Do you remember?
Yeah, that's that one's phenomenal. It's that I believe that's the one where he spends the first like 10 minutes talking about how he set himself on fire. Yeah,
correct. Yeah, it is a crazy story. How do you put yourself out when you're on on fire? Interesting thoughts.
Stop dropping.
I'm gonna go get a shirt made that says "That's a fact, Jack."
That sounds like a familiar saying. I don't know if you guys have heard that one.
What's that?
that sounds new to me. That sounds like an Aaron Berg original.
Yeah.
Well, it's also kind of funny
somebody
that
stole it from Aaron.
Well, I almost wonder if Aaron Berg does keep up on the Dabbleverse a little bit. We found out Danny Polachek knew all about steel toe and stuff the other day. That was interesting. So some of these comedians apparently do keep up on the Dabbleverse, even like Big J Okerson, etc.
You know, Scorch does. He keeps up on it.
Nice.
Scorch really keeps up on the Dabbleverse.
How about Screech?
Well, we force him to.
Well, I know Scorch always knows what's going. Like he knew that Kumia's network whatever happened to it, the hostile takeover, the not so hostile takeover. He's very excited to always talk about anything that goes on with those guys. And people are smart to always ask him about Sam Roberts. I feel like that's all that Scorch knows about. I would love to have Scorch join Stuttering John on a split screen at some point. I'd actually pay for that, Jack.
I would pay for that. Shit, how much do we need? Let's fucking pony up. Fuck.
That could be on a shirt. I would pay for that, Jack.
What's that?
What's that? Yeah, what's that? Yeah, exactly. Huh?
What's that?
You talking to me? You talking to me? All
right. By the way, I think Aaron Berg is very funny. I think it's what Brennan's saying. It's. I like Gino, and people in the chat couldn't believe I thought that way, but that show wasn't really as much appointment viewing once Aaron left. Let's just say, and I'm always glad when Aaron turns up doing something. He had put out a special himself a couple years ago, and I thought it was great. So I'm a big Aaron Berg fan.
Yeah, I
remember watching the show when he left and brought it up to Gino, and it was like it was a tense moment with them kind of going back and forth, and you were kind of expecting Gino to fucking lose it. I mean, I was anyway.
He there was a moment there when he questioned himself or whatever, but then he just kept plowing on through, kept it going. He did. I was more of a fan of Gino than Mr. A's Corner or whatever man on the street thing and the Aaron Berg show on Gas. They both sucked. They bombed horribly, but Aaron is fucking hilarious. Absolutely.
God bless. Thank you.
Let me know when you're live next. I'll watch.
I'm right now.
Oh, wait. Okay, delete all this stuff.
All right.
Cut that pot out.
Not off the presses. Aaron Berg's not happy. Aaron Berg is not happy.
So what do you think about? Oh, I love the little kitty dancing. What do you think about the cough? I guess let's fuck all the drama between Gino and Aaron Berg. What about Kevin Brandon's cough? Do you think he has AIDS, Christian?
I think that. Do we know? Was he a smoker? Like as a younger man, I don't know that much about him.
He smoked pole.
I kind of walked into that,
That's
didn't
four.
But I feel like he's definitely got something. But how would he possibly get AIDS? He doesn't leave his house
because he had gay sex.
But recently, like when? What's the timeline?
Wow,
did somebody sprinkle AIDS on his bike helmet? Because then that would make sense.
No, the gay guy who was fucking sprinkled AIDS on his dick before he fucked him.
Oh,
is there a gestation period? Like he's got the ass herpes. Okay,
I'm sorry, I made that so real.
Two doctors told him
I could have
is
done
there
that
a gestation period for AIDS in the asshole?
Yes,
when you
yes.
have
It
asshole
takes a couple of
herpes?
years for it to really kick in full lore.
I mean, that's monkeypox if you really want to.
I was just going to say my theory is monkeypox, and you've made me realize that there's a possibility. I haven't lived back east for 21 years, but maybe DoorDash delivers Twinks, and they just show up at KB's door, and he brings them right in. So I don't
That's
know.
where Alan just came from. He just delivered 2.
No, Rochi makes a good point here. It's very possible that his bike helmet gave him AIDS, because that made. I mean, he looks gay as fuck with that helmet on, and that's how you get AIDS, is wearing helmets like
lack
that.
of a bicycle seat.
Yeah. Well, if anybody watched the Queen movie, apparently Freddie Mercury got AIDS from a bike helmet because they left a whole part of his life out of that movie.
Right.
Yeah.
He had one friend that really got him into some trouble. But
he was delivering to the bathhouses. I mean, there was nothing bad about it. He was just delivering. He'd get in his bike, he'd pedal on over. Somebody touched his hand, went over the AIDS. Whatever. It happens, right, Kevin?
Mr. Blue Sky, I think you misspelled Godfrey. Godfrey, you misspelled Godfrey. How dare you say Quadfrey? That word is not allowed in my chat. Mods, go ahead, shut it down. Shut that shit down right now. We're not allowing that. Anyone makes fun of me, boot them. They're gone.
We're promoting the second chair.
That was my Aaron Imholte.
Yeah, wheelchair jokes only.
Laundry Room in the chat says bike helmet is a weird way to say Elton John.
Exactly. Laundry Room gets it. This guy gets it. And I also mean this guy gets it. You know what? Fuck. That's confusing. Okay, so this is the other day, the Garrett and Steve show. As you guys can see, middle of the afternoon, Gino shows up to hang out with the guys, almost like it was an in hot water afternoon.
They look like they're like Gebhardts with Opie. I think that might be Gebhardts.
That could be Gebhardts. It does look like it.
Yeah, it looks like the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
They did say where it's at. They said it's close to the NYU, wherever that's at.
By the way, I'm big fans of Garrett and Steve. Having done shows as a guest on that network, they're what you wish everybody running any show could do. They could find clips, and because it was compound, they could they brought up Gene Simmons porno tape because I started talking about it, so we started watching it. So they could literally find anything and they could play anything, and they're great guys. I like them very much.
You mean like all the gay porn that Aaron Berg made them pull up on a daily basis? Yes, I'm well aware. Not a fan of gay porn, but I was a fan of In Hot Water. So if you're a fan of In Hot Water, you cannot avoid the gay porn. Sorry. No, you're getting it wrong. Stop, Granny. You don't understand. We were talking. No, not me. It wasn't me.
Keep Derek away from the pool, please.
We're everywhere.
No more swimming for Quad. Quad's gonna go for a little swim.
Motherfucker.
Quad and Charles Krauthammer. Yeah.
Busted. Fuck. Yeah, Krauthammer. Yeah, he dove into a pool too.
The next tree Quad's going to be near has a noose.
Jesus Christ. I love him. I think he's a great guy. What's that?
And I love him. I do.
Oh, answer it.
Yeah.
Answer it on the air.
Last night.
Don't tell him he's on the air either.
I'm not telling you.
We did that last night.
Did he get mad?
No, not really. Answer it.
No.
What? What are you doing? What? Answer the call.
it.
Aaron Berg is calling you, Gino. No, answer it.
Buddy, what's up?
Yeah, he said. So obviously Gino's all freaked out because he's like, "Did he get mad?" He's like, "Answer it." No, I'm not going to answer it. So he didn't want to take that phone call. He's scared of Aaron Berg, as we all famously know. Aaron Berg did slam him up against the wall at a comedy show and was threatening him and kissing him in the mouth to mouth. He slammed him up against the wall and he kissed him on the mouth hard. From what we understand happened.
Granny just got like 100 yards in his queer pool.
Oh, while I said that, he got 100 yards down the pool?
No, in the queer pool. Yeah.
The queer pool.
Fantasy
That's
pool.
the same pool that Kevin Brennan got his AIDS from. The
Greg McGain's
bathhouse
joke.
pool. The famous bathhouse pools they have in New York City. Where's your favorite one, Adam?
Oh man, I don't want to dox myself anymore.
Yeah, no, because if he tells
tell you
you
off
where
air.
it is, he's not going to be able
Right.
to, get in, so to speak. So, yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Oh, the first rule about bathhouse is don't talk about bathhouse.
You don't shit where you eat, Derek.
Exactly. And then
You
there's
don't
gonna be
shit.
ramps out
You don't
front.
shit where you eat cock either.
Unless the guy asks you to shit where he eats.
Right. That's a specific club, though. That's a different location.
I think I saw Quad with a video like that once. I can't remember where I saw you with that, Quad.
Yes, famously, indeed. Fair point, Christian. You got me there, buddy. It was a one-off. It'll never happen again.
Aaron! Hey, Aaron! Hey, that first shit movie was pretty bad. Anyway, I wonder what they're talking about.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll play this Dan.
They know
Campbell
exactly
video.
what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, I was explaining who Dan Campbell was. Dan Campbell, head coach of the Detroit Lions.
All right.
He is
So as you
great
can
as a
see,
football coach.
137.
Seems like
so
part that was never used.
13 minutes later,
Basically
this
brand
happened.
new.
Yeah.
But the
So
part behind
after
Gino
a nice,
had 1,000
long
stains on it.
conversation,
Long
from
chat.
Gino
Little
comes
droplets
back
of
to tell them
liquid
all about what
hitting
they
it.
talked about.
But that one corner, like the bottom right corner, the one behind them, where they all accumulated over time, was definitely it's very, very
Big two is my calls
better
been
than
off.
that.
Oh no!
Oh, but you
I got.
I think they're fighting. Why do you say you think they're fighting? So, for those of you who can't hear, people in the
It's
chat
all
are
about-
saying that Aaron is on another show flipping
Jules.
out about Gino posting old and hot water videos. Interesting. Very interesting.
Interesting.
Jaquan, does Steve have a straw in his beer? No. This is Jameson. Jameson ginger ale. I do have a straw in that. Now that's interesting to me though, because I understand Aaron not wanting. By the way, if you can tell, there's a disco light on me. Now that we have the shades closed a little bit, you can leave it on. Do not turn it off. I like that there's disco lighting on me for me to talk about Aaron and Gino.
And their gay
I get
relationship.
Aaron's point because I literally had the thought yesterday when we were watching Aaron's clip from the movie that Aaron is in a scene with a guy who the black guy was pointing a gun and like literally touching Aaron's head. And then that exact moment with this black guy's hand is on Aaron's head. And I'm like, what if that black guy knows that Aaron was at one point in a fucking Harambe gorilla costume talking like a black guy? Or I wonder if he knows that Aaron once did blackface with a fucking Kaepernick jersey on and an afro. I bet you he doesn't know that. I bet you he has no fucking idea. And I bet that's for the best because that would suck for him if he
Who
didn't.
doesn't know that?
So yesterday, remember we were watching the Aaron Berg clip and from his movie First Shit?
Yeah.
And the black guy comes up to him and like puts the gun in his face and is like touching his head.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't say it because I didn't want to bring it up.
Uh-huh.
But the thought crossed my mind. I'm like, I wonder if that black guy knows the
He
type of
Googled
shit.
Aaron Bird. Like,
The-
who am I acting with today?
Yeah, and if he was just able to see clips of Aaron in the Harambe costume, in the Kaepernick blackface, and just the various things over the in hot water years he did.
Well, yeah, go ahead, Jack.
That's like Anthony Cumia, taking apart.
But
the
Anthony's
lead role
retired.
in-
Like Anthony
No,
doesn't
listen.
give a fuck. And Aaron Berg is the exact opposite. Like Aaron
Right,
Berg
but
is
it's-
still trying to get movie parts and deal with these people in LA.
What I'm
And
saying
yes,
is what they're explaining is just like Anthony taking a lead role in the remake of Roots. It's have you seen this guy's history? Have you seen this IMDb? Have you looked up his Wikipedia? Ice Claw.
Yeah, it would be a problem for him. I'm assuming in this climate.
Oh no!
Because I don't know if you heard any of what's going on.
I heard that they're fighting because Aaron saw the triple distilled in hot water being released.
Which is Gino watching old In Hot Water episodes, literally the first few episodes where they were, super duper edgy. We're on compound. We can do whatever the fuck we want. I remember I didn't know what In Hot Water was. I remember hearing Anthony say, I have this show on my network that makes me uncomfortable.
There's your answer, Uncle Jack.
He's like, these guys. He's like, I say some shit. These guys, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. I was like, these guys, check it out. And then Gino talked for 2 seconds. I'm like, I'm out. But no, obviously one of the greatest shows of all time. And there's the man himself. How'd that phone call go?
It was fine. Tell me what the phone call was.
People in the chat said that Aaron was on a podcast being angry about you showing old In Hot Water episodes.
Yeah, but it wasn't angry. It's like, let me go. I'm over it. I'm probably just taking it down.
You said you're over it and you're going to take him down?
Well, I mean, we've been putting them up, and what are they doing?
Well, you just started.
Yeah, I thought people liked them.
Oh, no?
People like the show, but there's 13 subs to it, and Aaron doesn't like the guys that these people being put up there. So all right, buddy, it's his stuff too.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right, so he told you hey, can you stop?
He said it. We had a
Too bad they can't get him on mic.
Wow.
Yeah, Gino Bisconte get on mic. I don't know if you watch him and Keanu
Never mind,
shows,
yeah.
but that
you
is
don't
not
need a
the most common thing to happen on their shows, being on mics. A lot of screaming across the room. But yeah, so there's the saga, and there's a nice, neat bow put on that box at the very end of it. And Gino decided that, for best interest, that he would just take the entire shit down. So that's a done. Yeah, he did say 13. Yes, he did say 13 subscribers.
Yeah, I heard that, Horatio McAllister. Yeah,
which is a surprise, indeed. And I do know that you got to take off here eventually, Christian. I don't know if you're running out of time. Right now is a nice, neat bow to put on that box if you want to pop out of here, or we're going to get into Aaron Imholte from. It's funny because all I did was this morning he was playing some country song, and I was like, Aaron, you got the worst taste in music in the world, dude. And he went off on me for 5 minutes. Just the fact that I showed up there. He's been waiting patiently to jump my fucking ass, apparently.
That's some white girl music right there.
Flip it.
But yeah, if you want to pop out of here, you're welcome to.
Well, I don't want to disrespect the goal. I feel like the rest of my evening isn't going to be great if I don't get a little bit of steel toe. I might not stay for the whole thing. But if you're going to talk about Aaron Imholte, I feel like this is the moment where you've just been using your bare hand for an hour and 47 minutes, and you just spit in it now. And I'm like, all right, now I'm going to leave. What was I doing all this time? You're definitely lubing us up for the goal.
Yes,
nice.
I'm sorry if I tricked you into staying longer by using my method of putting shit off to the very end of the show.
You dangled the toe in front of me, Derek.
If clickbait was a podcast, it'd be this.
That's what most women say about anal. They dangled the shit to the last moment, right?
Yeah, it is kind of a rude, cruel trick. Because everybody loves a bunch of toe, lots of toe, not a little bit of toe, all the toe. And hitting the goal is what this is all about, folks. And like I've said a few times on this show before, the goal is 300 memberships before the end of this month is out for the BYB, not for some other show. Excuse me.
Do you know how many you're short?
Like 100. We're about 100 short. I would have to go.
Let's try a new goal.
But I mean, I'm not doing like the calculations on the fly bullshit because anyway, I would end up doing math like Aaron does, and it would probably be sloppy and stupid, and you guys would all be calling me out for my bad math.
Movie math.
I'm not into that.
Somebody change that math to meth, and that's a great drop.
I'm not a fan of meth or math. Not that kind of math. Not Aaron math. That's the worst kind of math you can do. Because it's all lies. I tell you, lies. All right. So my lead into the steel toe was this. Linkin Park has a new singer.
I saw this.
Yeah.
This is
it's a lady.
It's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a lady. Let's listen to this lady and see if she belongs in Linkin Park. I saw this, and let's just say I was disgusted.
You should maybe be shaking a tambourine.
Yeah, super not a fan of that. I was I liked Linkin Park quite a bit back in the day, and that is shit. That ruined everything.
Looking at everybody on stage standing behind her, I would have to say that Chester Bennington is the lucky one right now.
Yeah, they're trapped in replaying all the songs with a horrible
that's a really shitty mix, but I think at the same time that mix is to show off how bad her vocals are, right? I don't know where you got that, Quad, but and at first I was like, okay, maybe this mix isn't fair, and I'm like, no, this mix is getting all the music out of the way, and this is what she sings like. I think it can work. I know that. Lizzie Hale did some dates for Skid Row, and she sounded amazing, but she also has a day job. I don't know who this chick is,
right.
But I'm not a fan of these songs, regardless of who sings them. But I would say that she's not helping the songs. Yeah,
it kind of sounds like Disney bought Linkin Park, like they bought Star Wars.
Yeah,
fan base looks like naked.
It's like I went and saw Alice in Chains a couple years ago, and they have a good lead singer, and he somewhat, like after he got into the first couple songs, started sounding way more like
Lane Staley.
And then
yeah,
so he kind of sounded like him. So yeah, I would almost say you almost have to replace the person with someone that's in this general vicinity of a voice.
Yeah,
yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter what they look like. I saw Journey for like 20 years now. They've had this guy, Arnel Pineda, he's a small statured Filipino man. He sounds more like Steve Perry than Steve Perry does. He's great. And yeah, it's a weird visual at first, but then you're like, oh, these songs are awesome. This sounds great. So a woman fronting Linkin Park isn't necessarily going to, derail things. It's just I don't know that she's really up to it. But I will say she's got a pretty snazzy belt. So does it really matter beyond that?
Right.
Yeah, it's Vince Neil-esque. I like that.
It's all about the belt.
We would see a lot more of the belt if that was Vince Neil wearing it.
Yeah. Suspenders, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince Neil. No, like all of his antics on stage, falling off stage, like all that shit. Like he broke ribs and all that. That was bad look. Some bad looks.
Breaking it back, am I right?
Yeah, Vince ain't doing so hot. But all right. So moving into so there's some shitty music. Somebody ruined a band, but this is Aaron Imholte from this morning, and I'll be flat out honest with you. I'm on the West Coast like you, Christian, and I wake up. Yeah, West Side, West Coast.
West Coast is the best coast, motherfucker.
It is. Fuck all you people on that horrible East Coast.
Hey, come on, take it easy.
Bad sucks. Blah blah blah.
Sorry, I forget. Adam. I forget that words hurt. I apologize.
Yeah.
Especially the Northeast, even worse.
Oh, fuck you. That's very specific.
The farther north you get.
Sorry, does it say skull on the dry erase board behind him? What is that? What is the
yes. There? That is a Vikings saying.
Skull!
I mean, I think Stuttering John stole skull from the Vikings because it's or whatever. What kind of tattoo does he have? a Vikings tattoo, a Viking tattoo. So yeah, I mean, skull is a word in Viking Danish.
Yes. No, I have Danish relatives, and they do toast with skull. And whenever I hear it, I can only think of John. He's ruined skull for me. Yeah.
Right.
Then
Yeah,
lemon
I
or
think he's done it
raspberry?
to all of us.
He's got an injunction from the Skull company that makes the chewing tobacco too.
Business wise, the business is not.
I don't know who's worse, me or Adam.
Yeah, sorry, that's one for me.
One?
Derek 4, Adam 1. Hey, I'm the one who's keeping track.
I'm noticing the graphic. So this is from a Rumble Friday show. So was Aaron
Today?
extra? Yeah. So was Aaron extra saucy because it was a Rumble Friday show?
I think he was all fucking pissed off and in a shitty mood. I don't think he hit the goal today. I think he was pissed about that, and then I popped in and was giving him a bad time. I mean, we can go back to 4. Here, we could bounce it back to 4.
So he
if he did 4.5 hours, he had to have hit the goal, right?
No, that's not the case anymore. Nowadays, like if he's within a certain amount of money, then he'll just keep going and be like, "Oh, you fuckers, you guys better hit the goal before this 4.5 hours is up."
Does he realize how much more money he would make if he put the stupid chat up on the screen like John does? Like
Well, he
he'd
can't
hit the
now.
goal. He'd hit the goal in the first hour if he actually put up the comments. Yeah,
I
that's
would
true.
agree.
Now you're
Your
right. Now they're
moderators
going
would
to talk
have to
about
be-
about
they'd be in
Kayla and
overtime.
Yeah, even if they're negative, they're shitting all over you. Put them up. You know, if the people are paying,
Well, they have
$2
those
a time,
systems.
Whatever, put them up.
No, they have the systems with the chat where you can pick what chats go up.
Yes.
Like, instead of like removing chats, you can like pick a chat. So like you can only just go through and pick all the good comments. So he could do that.
Oh, someone's gonna trick him though. He's not gonna read the comment all the way. They're gonna start putting shit in the end of a comment, and I swear to God, he's gonna fucking slip up. Just watch.
Gonna happen.
Yeah.
Coming.
But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, he starts at 4 a.m, so I'm not getting up at 4 a.m to watch Steel Toe by any means. I've never done that one time. But also, I get up at like 7:30 most times. Today I slept in. I stayed up super late, so I got up, and it was almost like it was probably like 5 minutes before this that I started watching the show, and I was making coffee and doing my thing, and I just happened to pop in there to catch the last half hour of this stupid Rumble Friday, and this is what happened to poor Quad. You'll never believe it.
Ronnie, I mean, we were losing money when April was here. So it's not like we all of a sudden just got a giant windfall. I still need to run my household, so I had to give myself a bump. Johnny, I mean, I didn't give myself a bump. I just kept the money I was already making. So all of
He's gonna be careful now.
Yeah,
Fucking
wrong kind of
court's
bump.
watching.
No, I mean, I just thought that was like super interesting what this idiot was saying about that. Just because
He's only done bumps 3 times in his life, right?
Well, he's
Only
trying to
3
explain
times.
away why he's not like lowering the goal. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but he used to have co-hosts to pay for and all this other stuff. And he said back in June that he was going to lower the goal in about a month because April was gone. And he's yet to do that. So
Did he have Johnny and or Matt on this week? Because the clips I've seen, it's just been Steel Toe.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, he after he came back from jail, he was saying that no, I got to do some explaining. I got to do this by myself. I'm not going to have those guys on. Before I have them back on, I got to have a conversation with Johnny and Matt about things they can and cannot say or do. And if Johnny goes on other podcasts and says things, then I'm just going to have to let him go. That's about verbatim what happened earlier this week, Christian.
Okay,
There you go.
Yeah, because Johnny really brought the life out of Aaron, and it really improved the show. So I miss Johnny already.
Right. Justice for Johnny! Kill all the juice from the juice box. $2. They'll try to trick him with dumb usernames like what? Like kill Alda?
Niggardly.
Yeah, that one, for example.
I saw Mike Rackhabit in the chat earlier, and that's still my favorite one. That the first time I was on with you, Quad, he said that I was the first person who got what his name was supposed to be. I love Mike Rackhabit.
Nailed it. Yeah, I know. Shout out to Mike Rackhabit too. Also, he got us our first big bump, and I'm not talking about cocaine. He got us our first big bump as far as memberships. So shout out to Mike Rackhabit. All right, let's hear him.
All of that stuff. I mean, look, I gave my guys raises. I took care of my people. Again, I don't owe you this explanation, but I'm giving it to you for the 500th time. All right, well, we didn't make it. Let's play this last.
There it is, motherfuckers. Sorry, didn't make it. Oh, that's so sad. Do you guys feel bad for him? Oh, okay. So, like I said, he didn't hit the goal today. Right. So why do you think he might have been a little extra grumpy? We know old Mr. Grumpy Pants when he doesn't hit the goal.
So wait, he's grumpy about something beyond the goal, or because I feel like everything's in the service of the goal, you know?
Yeah. Usually
a lot on his mind.
The goal usually leads on to what, 10, 15 more minutes of griping, quipping at the fucking chatters. Shit,
oh yeah, he goes after the chatters, all right. The chatters named Quadfather for one example.
Does he know you at all? Like, or
he's been on my show 3 times.
Okay. I just didn't.
I talked to him in DMs, and it went the last 2 DMs I sent him, which were like positives. He read them on air. Was like, "Oh yeah, Quadfather from BYB." He said, "Keep your head up, buddy. Just ignore the haters." He'd love that.
You said that to him?
Yes.
You're trolling him, right?
Adam. Hi, Adam.
Hey, Adam. Welcome to the stream.
Me, right?
This is BYB.
You know me.
No, I was going to say, why would you be so encouraging?
Yeah, I mean, you know me, right, Adam? You don't think you're trying? I mean, what do you do with the goose before Thanksgiving, dude? You fat Matt fucker up.
Did you fuck it?
Yeah.
But did he buy it though?
The inner Dave Sarah came out. Sorry.
Fuck yeah.
Adam, it's like he's talking to Steel Toe and saying, "Absolutely, sir, because you're the Duke."
Yes, you get it.
Christian. You got to stroke him. You got to give him the stroke, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh, that doesn't work with Aaron.
With the lotion.
Yes,
of course. Jergens. Christian, you're around my age, right? Did you use Jergens as a young man?
Hose again. No, do not
love my
Jergens. Whatever was in the house, and sometimes it was Jergens. Yes.
You
can use Aquaphor. You can use that
Nobody
stuff
wants to admit that shit.
Dick tattoos.
I would use Crisco. I'd be in the fucking cupboard. I'd be taking whatever.
Check. We know. We believe that. We believe it.
I was in the trunk of my dad's car. 10W40 Castrol. Oh, that's some fucking shit.
Don't use a black light in there, huh?
Ooh. The blacks.
Yeah, that light. The black.
If you guys are feeling nice enough to fucking knock it out for us the rest of the way, I would appreciate it. We've got this last link to play, so we got a little extension. If you guys will throw in a little money and help us knock it out, catch up to where we've kind of been fucked up for the last few days, I would appreciate it. Here we
turning into Mersh.
The DC Cowboy.
He's like Mersh
still
now.
Alive.
Right.
All right. So this is where old Quadfather puts his little hey, your music sucks, Aaron. And let's see Aaron talk about BYB for a couple minutes here. Maybe even 5 to 7 minutes, possibly.
No way.
Congratulations. Yay. Junior Brown. Regardless of what I just said, still alive. Still alive. Lander says after the dust settles, Aaron's new goal will be 666 to please his Jewish overlords.
Oh, Adam.
Not cool.
Believe that.
Okay, that's it. I don't like Aaron Imholte anymore.
But you were a huge fan until about 20 seconds ago, weren't you, Adam?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, we could break that down. That insult doesn't even make sense. The 666 combined with you, but
back it up. Let's go over that again.
Moloch.
And also,
let's make that and listen to it again and again.
Yeah, clip it.
BYB Podcast, I do have a question for you. When did you become so miserable? Like, didn't you used to be, I understand, like, you're pimped up and everything, but, like, didn't you used
Really
to be,
is
like,
the most
fun?
not miserable person
you know
I've ever
what?
met in this verse. He's
No,
not.
I love this. I fucking love this. What are you talking about?
What is the most not miserable fuck that I've ever met or seen on stream? And I shit all over him. Granny shits all. Everybody shits on Quad, and you know what he does? Giggles. He laughs. He wheels away and does his thing. Changes to whatever. And then you bring this fuck on.
By the way, Derek, thank you for letting us join you in your wheelchair prison this beautiful Friday night.
I do feel like I deserve it, though, after all the things John said about me. I understand where he's coming from. Maybe there's some deserving. Also, Aaron.
I see that Granny's here now, but I do want I have to go in a moment, but I want to hear the rest of his rant about you.
Oh, I mean, it is 7 minutes of him ranting about me.
Well, I'll hear a little of it then.
Yeah, like you'll catch the first part, main part.
Haven't you always been fucking miserable? I've been here for a while, man. I don't know where this happy-go-lucky Derek this motherfucker's talking about is.
Uncle Jack saw him, apparently.
I beg to differ. Brady, that's one place me and you will disagree. He's a happy fuck. He is.
He's fucking not, man.
He's
Hold
a
the door
crippled
for that
fuck, but he's a
motherfucker.
happy fuck.
See if you don't fucking start thinking different of him. You hold the door one time and he's like, I don't need your fucking help. That's the kind of cripple he is, man.
Well, he's already on the West Coast. How's that going to fucking happen? What am I going to do? Send fucking Adam out there to take care of it? Here, Adam, fly out there.
I don't know, but how the
open
fuck
that
did Derek get Nathan Lane on, man? What a get, dude. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. We loved you in Birdcage with Robin Williams. Great job.
Right. Well, I'm actually I walked by him in a hallway once. I'm an inch taller than Nathan Lane and twice as gay.
Really? Fuck yeah. That's hard to do. The twice as gay thing, man. The inch taller is kind of.
It was a lot of fun getting to be there.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear about
also,
Derek. I know he's been fucking waiting for this all goddamn night.
It's about BYB. It's about all of us, but it's a lot about me too.
BYB Podcast, I do have a question for you. When did you become so miserable? Like, didn't you used to be? And I understand, like, you're gimped up.
Was that Labor Day?
Like, didn't you used to be like? You know what? BYB is a great example of people who used to just be some retards having a good time. And then they got hooked up in the drama.
That's bullshit.
And it changed.
We're still
them.
retards.
You can definitely tell that it's changed all of them because there's just like a more hostile tone and shit. You're just like, dude, fucking relax, chill out. All right, off we go. Hunter Biden.
You talk about
I thought Hunter Biden pled guilty to all this shit. Oh wait, he pled guilty.
Oh, he's still talking
about Quad. And then they accept the guilty plea.
Never mind. He's still talking about Quad.
No. I mean, he goes back into it. He bounces back and forth because I start putting more chats in the in there. But I did think this was very interesting that he talks about Hunter Biden and the way he talks about him. We'll go back to that. So 14-minute mark. Mark it.
1488.
Yeah.
We'll go back to that because Christian's on short timers notice.
Hunter Biden probably, was in a throuple with somebody who narked him out, and that's why Aaron can relate to him.
No, we'll go back to that because there's some gold in there, but I do want you to hear more about what you had to say about me. So let's do that.
Oh no, the BYB podcast guy is going off. Oh, this will be fun. Let's play with the Quad Father a little bit.
Fun.
I never disliked this guy, never hated the guy, and then he just like became consumed with internet drama, and now he's like, yeah, I'm speaking truth to power, and shit. It's like, you guys did a fun little wacky show, and then you guys seem to just get all consumed by Dabbleverse drama. I get it, it's alluring. I went there for a little bit, but you learn that.
And then they didn't embrace you.
Yeah. Well, no, totally. Like, yeah. You're our lolcow like John. So now you don't like the Dabbleverse all of a sudden.
Yeah. He got lolcowed.
Yeah. Who's your favorite locale at this point, Christian? Is it Aaron or is it John still?
So Aaron's the most interesting, and John just continues to be so boring. And the tattoo is not as interesting as he thinks it is. It is a little bit interesting, but I mean, Aaron had a mugshot. He was on the run from the law over the long weekend. So yeah, it's hard to look away from Aaron right now.
Yeah, John's peaked. Aaron is just getting popped off. Sorry, Granny.
No, you're good, man. Aaron almost bought a fucking white Bronco over the weekend, man. Got it. Okay.
If the Baldo doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah.
I think about anything will fit up there.
It fits. It fits.
Anything fits.
Quad, had him over me. That was a good one. He's got one.
Thank you. Thank you, Jack.
Please.
Can I erase my one?
No, I noticed that.
Gets it, yeah.
If anybody that watches Steel Toe for any time realizes that he doesn't know that he's an internet person, he thinks that like internet people. What is internet people?
Yeah,
I'm not internet people.
He's so above it all.
Well, he still thinks he's on the radio because he still thinks it's 2010.
Exactly.
He hasn't been on the radio since then.
He does a radio show.
Radio. He's been in radio since he's 18.
Radio guy. Ugh.
He's about to explain the difference between me and him. I love it.
This is what I'm relaxed, Aaron. I love this. You're just butt hurt because we go over your life falling apart. You understand my life falling apart December to April, right? You understand that was my life falling apart.
I don't know. You just got arrested.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally like last week. I mean,
no, literally like this week. Literally this week. The week's not even up, man.
December to April is the Godfather 1 of his life. And then a few months after as Godfather, he's living Godfather 3 right now. And
no, I would say we're right in the middle of 2, but eventually 3 is going to get really boring come fall time. But yeah, 2 is still interesting. I'm into it. I love 2.
The internet doesn't forget.
That's what he doesn't understand is we're in love with what's happening right now because it fucking blows all of our minds, and I can't help it.
It's fascinating.
And you heard my comment, right? He read it. He said, "No, it's interesting watching your life fall apart." It's like it is. Sorry, dude.
And he might be right that his life was falling apart in one respect
for him,
but it's falling apart even more now. It's like
both can be true. Yeah,
right. Exactly.
April to December, he didn't have a jail story.
Right.
So, I mean,
he was doing pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know that April was gone. We didn't know there was a throuple. There was so much that we didn't know. We didn't know that there was a HRO, violence, drugs.
He could have moved on back then.
We didn't know any of that shit when your life was allegedly falling apart. Not Tuesday when you were in jail.
No. Well, let me run Quad. It's been fun. Great to get to chat with everybody. Granny, I know we're like 2 ships in the night, but I'm sure we'll catch up sometime in the future. And yeah, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Christian DMZ. I do have my own show, The Blackcast, BLADTCAST. And the big show, of course, Who Are These Broadcasters? We'll be doing next week, Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, because we want to be able to play clips from the Kamala Harris-Donald Trump debate on ABC. And I don't want to have to wait a whole week for everybody else to get to it. So you can find us there. And it's been great chatting with everybody, the live chat. And I have to fly now out of my birdcage.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming on, and we apologize for everything Adam said.
Right, this is horrible. Christian, great to meet you. Are you going to cover the Quad and Aaron the
saga
they're going to do?
Saga.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that we're going to have to pull clips of Aaron talking to Quad. Absolutely. So,
hell yeah.
And I would like to say before you go, I know I'm taking up too much of your time, so I'll make this long-winded. What I'd like to say is I like the ship reference, man, because we can't see each other. We get together one of these nights, just toot each other's horns right on down to fucking zero, man. The fog rolls in, just 2 men. One looking like Nathan Lane, the other one looking like he probably should still be in jail.
Who's to say Nathan Lane shouldn't be in jail? Not me. I'm not going to say it. All right. Let me run. Great to see everybody. I'll talk to you
later, man. Nathan Lane would love jail.
Tooting horns, Granny. Really?
That's what ships do, man. You ever been on a ship?
Tooting
A lot
horns.
of a lot of horn tooting going on.
I mean, so we're 50 seconds into. This is actually 5 minutes of him talking about it. I'm not joking.
For real?
Yeah, for 5 minutes of him not being able to stop saying something about Quad, and it blew me away, dude. It was fun. It was fun. He does live in an opposite world, because I'm in chat laughing this morning. Like, I'm just waking up. I'm like half asleep and just fucking laughing. My old pappy was here, and I was showing him that shit, and he was laughing. He was like, "Really, this fucking idiot?" He thought it was funny too. So Aaron has no idea that I'm sitting there laughing, fucking with him.
I can see the joy in your beady little fucking eyes, dude.
Yeah, Derek's so happy.
He is. Yeah, he's about
driving
to come,
Aaron insane. Yes, I enjoyed.
It's the little things.
Is it like the two of you are sitting on the porch? You got your Country Time lemonade. He's got the big wheelchair. You got the little one next to him. And you're just look at what I did today, Dad. Look at it. Look at this, Paul. Paul.
No,
Paul.
He's over here doing shit. There you go. Hanging out.
Derek, you ever had a peepaw, bud?
I don't know what a peepaw is. Go ahead. What's peepaw? What's that?
No, you go ahead. Play the fucking clip, man. We're trying to get through this shit.
I don't know what a peepaw was.
Yeah, we got time later.
Yeah, a peepaw. It's like it's a southern euphemism for your grandfather.
Oh yeah. Did I have a grandfather? Yes.
No. Did you have a
everybody that you're winning?
Is he still in the SS?
He fell out of the guard tower. He didn't make it. He broke his neck too. He died in the Holocaust. He fell out of a watchtower.
You just went back up too. You're good.
If you can't handle the internet.
Sorry, Adam.
If you can't handle.
No, it's classic. I like that one.
Oh my God, do you think the internet is every
oldest joke?
So you have kind of become what I thought you've become. Just all consumed by the internet. So I do a show and then, go hang out with my kids and my friends and
nobody likes a braggart, Aaron.
Do things and don't look at Twitter or YouTube or any of that. And that makes me the guy who's bad. And you still have this
normal guy
not winning thing. You understand we do the winning thing because it annoys people like you.
Oh, Derek, he got in your head, bro.
You got me. You got me on the day that you missed your goal and you didn't win, and you're all butthurt about it.
And his peepaw wasn't even there.
He looks pretty upset in this freeze frame.
I think it's kind of funny that your ex-wife won't let you see your kids unless they're around other people supervising you, Aaron. But it is kind of funny that you brought up your kids that you go hang out with, allegedly.
That freeze frame should be the mugshot.
So when Aaron's done with his show, he totally doesn't ever even look at the internet. Then how do you know what we say on our show? Curious and curiouser, isn't it?
Peter Sky Parker, he tells him everything.
A lot of people like to cope and say, I have people that send me clips or they tell me things. They never like to admit that they watch the show like verbatim.
Yeah, no, it's obvious. It's obvious he's been looking at the thumbnails and watching the show, and it pisses him off, all the stuff we're saying. I offered for him to come on the show, and he said no, and then whatever he's probably been watching lately, deciding whether or not he would come on the show. And I see why he wouldn't come on the show. We've been covering the fucking hell out of his life falling apart. Sorry. Not sorry.
He doesn't have
that nigger Kata came on his back, though.
Which we will be getting into on the next clip. Nick Ricada and fucking Aaron in his ass. Apparently he did talk about it. I just found the clip.
I gotta pee. Be right back. I gotta be ready for this.
You don't want to miss out on the gay sex stuff, Jack. Absolutely.
Another
He's
one
jacking
of
off.
Oh, you have changed, man. Aaron, you know where the door is. Dude, you understand you're in my chat.
Why did you tell him where the door
You know
was?
where the door is. Do you do that? Do you
Are you
wheel
just
your
making sure he knows where his safety exits are in case of a fire because that's your number one fear? Or is it like you were trying to get him out of the internet?
Yeah, the reference was to the entire internet, not his show. So what I was saying, and he reads it, was, yeah, like if you don't like what is happening on the internet, there's the door. Because he was talking about the internet and whatever. So there you go. And then he tried to make it a known, but Aaron, you're hilarious. Yes, I know. I'm watching your show. I'm watching you fall apart, dude. So yes, I'm enjoying it. I watched you miss a goal today. Oh, I don't really actually give a fuck whether or not you meet your goal. I don't really give a fuck about you. But yeah, I'm covering all this stuff now because I'm super invested in watching him fuck up. It's funny. I don't care if he does or doesn't, though. I'd prefer everybody to do great, but so be it. That's not the way it works sometimes. I'm enjoying this because he's such a smug little bitch. I am enjoying it. Sorry.
Is that going to be your new fucking catchphrase? You said that 3 times in the last 10 minutes. You doing
Sorry that I say that so much, Granny.
What? No, I'm still upset with you about not making a good Holocaust joke. But let's continue this, and I'll berate you for it later.
How much does a Holocaust?
Your ass into other people's houses and then goes, if you don't like me clipping my, I was going to say toenails, but what's the point, right? If you don't like me clipping my fingernails, you know where the door is. It's like, hey, retard, my house. I enjoy doing the show now more than I ever have. Thank you. I believe you 100%. Totally believe you.
Oh,
I'm relaxed.
Oh yeah, he totally doesn't watch the show and know that my catchphrase is 100%. He totally has no clue about that, does he? It's just like when he says he never watches Melton and then says stuff that happens on Melton's show. It's almost identically like that, isn't it? Isn't it weird?
Yeah, they betray themselves, lol cows.
Yeah, he's too dumb not to say my fucking little catchphrases. Fucking
he knows who the fuck you are.
No, my point is that he watches the show even worse than knows who I am.
Yeah,
of course he knows who I am. He knows me very well, but yeah, that's not even the point.
The only look
says,
Randy, you fucking roller
hurts just because we go over your life falling apart. I have to be on. I'm really sorry about this, BYB. I don't watch you. I hate to do the Don Draper thing, but I don't think about you at all.
He's watching
when
us
I
right
send you
now.
a DM, so when I send you a DM and you run to your show to read it, twice, the last 2 DMs I sent him, both times he did the exact same thing. He ran back to his show to read them on air because they were nice, and he rarely gets nice DMs.
Nice.
Hi, Aaron. He's watching us right now.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I can't.
The only thing I've
talk to another felon.
Seen like the clips of my lost interest and stuff is like you guys like either getting porn bombed or porn bombing and then fighting about it and like all this other stuff. And it just seems like you guys are hooked into petty dramas that you can't get out of. And it just kind of seems depressing to watch.
But I thought you don't watch.
Yeah. It seems like that. Yeah, because you're totally not involved in a bunch of petty drama, are you?
I was about to get there. Like, goddamn, if that's not the pot calling the kettle black on that one, dude.
Jesus, dude.
Motherfucker, last checked, you just went to jail over a petty drama. I mean, we can make it out to be the big crime or whatever some people do, or whatever. It's sending nudes to your boys on air, pretty dumb, but it's one of the pettiest fucking things I've ever seen anybody go to jail for. And I'd like to say I went to jail for 30 fucking days to put a sticker on a light pole, Aaron. And that's coming from me, dude.
Are you Cool Hand Luke?
Fuck you.
The older people will get it. The older people will get it.
Nobody can eat 50 eggs.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Still sticking the light pole, boss.
Yes,
shaking
boss.
the tree.
Yes.
Shaking the tree.
Still pulling
boss.
the string. Still pulling the string, boss. Yes, boss. Still pulling the string, boss. Still pulling the string, boss.
Y'all are racist, dude. I'll be back.
That is not even racist. That's just just
That's
reenacting.
about me. Do you cover me a lot? He says, you don't like that I made every thumbnail this week about you. I haven't seen any of your thumbnails, sweetie.
Lie.
I'm sorry. That's
just bringing that up.
You just don't like that I put you on my thumbnail. Right. Of
That
all
just
the
means
people who
that
put
he's
Aaron in their
seen.
thumbnails, the one that gets 40 viewers at a time really got me. BYB, walk away
40?
from this one. It's bad for you. Actually,
There's
you know what? It's good for you. You can't go lower. This could only help. I'm kind of giving you the rub right now, but
for fuck's sake.
this is, and people call me delusional.
Well,
Deranged
Nigger Hater
Lunatic
gave
with
him the
$1
rub,
says Hunter
and
Biden
he
needs to
liked
burn
it.
in hell
Fools.
next to his.
420, 30. Let me look. Let me check. No, he ain't done yet. Hold on, folks. He might be getting into a Hunter Biden story, but he ain't done talking yet. Hold the phone.
Crooked fuck of a dad. Well, you do know Stephen Colbert's dead, right? Oh boy, I really pissed off the BYB guy. You know where the door is. I didn't say anything about coming to show, you dumb fuck. I said leave the internet. You know where the door is. I do leave the internet every day. My
See
show's
the hand. See the left hand reaching over to the bicep. He's gripping his own on. I'm not going to punch. I'm not going to punch. I'm just going to.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm the one that was getting annoyed in chat. I'm in chat. If I'm in chat, I'm not annoyed ever.
He's making cope face and doing that cope smile thing.
Yeah, is that part of self-soothing? Is touching yourself? Like you were saying, he's grabbing his own arm. Is that part of self-soothe? My arm.
Can you really tell, Adam? Am I giving it away that bad?
Oh, and then I go to the door. I literally go through the door over there. Oh man. Oh, now he's calling me. Oh no. BYB, relax. This is what I mean by this internet beef shit has changed you. This is this is what I mean. You're like, fucker, dickhead. You know where the door is. Like all that phony internet tough guy shit.
What is calling someone a dumb fuck and a retard is somehow I was trying to like get in a fight with him? How's that? I just called him a dumb fuck, and I was like, you know where the fucking door is. Like I was using cuss words. Is that like a sign that I want to fight you? Like what? What the fuck?
Listen, the only time that he did the same fight, the only time that he wanted to rub is when he fucked with Chad and he realized he fucked with the wrong one.
Yes. That was all he did.
One. And,
yes.
You know, and Chad buried him.
Yeah,
The
he
mud shark
underestimated
went
Chad.
in the mud, and you know what he did? He tucked his tail with his little fucking billboard fucking ex-wife with her fucking no ass, and he ran. And that's what
No
he
ass.
did. So go fuck yourself, anybody that's an Aaron Steel Toe fan. He's a bitch. Well, I got to give him that. What did he do? He survived what? 9 hours in jail. Wait, it was like a sleepaway camp. They gave him snacks.
Yeah, it was daycare.
Yeah,
I was
apple
calling it
juice,
daycare.
all that. Even the drunk guy from fucking, Mayberry RFD was in there. Nobody was going to hurt him. They even let him keep his own clothes. They didn't even
Was
strip
Don
him down,
Knotts there?
delouse him, nothing.
Don Knotts was there?
No. That's Barney Fife. The town drunk was what the hell was his name?
No, I know, but I'm asking if all the
Granny.
characters were there.
Sorry.
I didn't want I wanted all the characters, buddy. All of them to show up.
Yeah, internet beefs is what he's known for. It's the only reason why anybody knows who he is.
And once he stepped on the mud shark's tail, what happened? He got fucking bit. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm
He
not
underestimated
Chad.
No. Hey,
No.
don't you try to rewrite history. Aaron will set you straight.
buried
If it
him.
weren't for April, he would have gone twice as hard. But he
No,
backed
he wouldn't
off
have.
for
But
April.
none of that matters.
He
If-
want the
if-
internet to be
Not a-
mean to her.
If
a
ifs
chance.
and buts were
Right.
candy and nuts,
Get it right, man.
All right. All right. Back to the men. Adam, hold on. We're not going to talk about candy and nuts. And
Diesel
stuff.
Cat says they must need viewers.
Andy Griffith.
Honky says Quad is literally not outstanding. Oh no!
Oh no!
That's a good one. That's a good one. That is good.
Oh, I've never heard it.
Nice freeze frame.
I've never heard. Oh, outstanding
That
in,
is
in my
good,
field.
though.
I'm outstanding in my field. I'll never be outstanding in my field. Don't you get it?
No, that's right.
He's so desperate
I've
to
heard a
catch
bunch
you.
of people say that. Yeah, I couldn't have paused it no better. Someone clip that. No, you know why? Because it's a waste of time. Because he'll do it 100 times a show, so you don't even need to. You don't need to clip any of his homosexual tendencies, which is, oh, you guys are silly. Quit being silly. Quit being mean.
Yeah, the internet knows.
You're both negative one now.
He has the same strength in his wrist as I do.
Oh fuck, that's what? That's really
It's true. It's true.
Come on, don't beat yourself
All right.
up.
So 422. Oh,
Don't
he's not
go
even
all
done
mud
yet.
shark on him. for
He's
real.
got 20 seconds more of something. Let's see what it is.
Yikes! See, go back to having a good time and don't take this shit seriously. Otherwise, you just kind of play into this shit, and we tease you, and you just go fucker, dickhead, Russian plant, and she's Putin's candidate and everything else. I know you guys are gonna write the answer. Oh, it's because the media is biased, dickhead. You're right. I'm asking a rhetorical question. It's just that Trump will say something halfway. Harris is a Russian plant and plant that can so center, but they're not crazy about it. Whereas MSNBC and CNN, like if Fox News MSN this Putin clip and go, Putin wants Kamala Harris. You want a better world for Putin? Vote Kamala. Won't do it. Won't do it. Bigot on socialist
Not
media
gonna
says
do
you
it.
got that retard all wound up now. Look at him go. Oh, is he still going? Sam Show says poor Quad only gets attention from the peasants.
You know how many times I chatted in his chat?
How many?
3. I put 3 comments in his chat, and that was enough for him to talk that long about it.
You're obsessed with him, Derek.
Are you taking lessons from Joey C? Because that's all he's got to do is pop in, say hello, and everybody hates him.
You mean is Aaron? Is Aaron? Well, no, no, Joey doesn't do that as bad anymore. But man, he used to fall for that all the time. Someone just come in there and barely start doing anything. Forever, man. I love that. That was
Poor Joey. He comes in, he goes, "Hi, everybody. I love you. Everybody's great." And they go, "Fuck you, you piece of garbage."
Bingo.
Yeah,
Quad,
this was not a good look.
Number one.
Look for you, bud. But hey,
not
I'm
a good
a little
look.
busy
for me.
right now, kiddo. If you want to keep seething in the chat and talk to my audience, I mean, you talking to my audience is still the biggest audience you're going to talk to. That's pretty nice, right? Ask Milton how that works. You getting access to my audience is the biggest audience you'll ever get.
No, you've been on Melton. I've heard
There's
you
a
on the
difference.
phone. So
He
there's a
didn't.
big
He didn't.
audience.
He's not sharing your audience. He stole your audience. Huge difference. That's
Quad,
why his numbers went. That's why you get 300 live and he gets like 1,000 live now. Right.
Quad, I have a question. Is he medium timing you right now?
At best. Well, I mean, all of us are nothings in this world. I mean, this world, Dabbleverse.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally.
Nobody's anything.
Listen, we got to separate that because we're in the walking world, Adam and I. I mean, Quad, come on.
Worlds are colliding.
Yeah, because he can't stop. He rolls right into this.
I had to give you a show
my
to
fault.
destroy it. Taylor Swift is back in the game. She looked. I'm sorry, the people who don't think Taylor Swift is attractive, I have to disagree with them.
I have to disagree with him.
It's done too.
He thinks Michelle Obama is hot too, I bet. She's stunning.
Well, it's all about her cock.
Yeah.
He does like cocks.
I don't think
He
I've ever
likes
heard a straight guy talk about how fucking hot Taylor Swift is.
Oh my God.
Pirate everything. Why?
Igor Kaden. Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
See the thing?
All right.
Okay.
Big Mikey.
Last one. He just gives me one little more
I
mention.
see it now. I see the connection.
That's true too. You can pirate everything. Thank you guys very much. What a fantastic program. What a great day. What an awesome
fantastic.
4.5 hours. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate it. You know what I say? I say another win for the toe. We'll talk to you guys later. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we will talk to you again on Sunday night. Sunday night, we're going to do a members only show. We're sorry to everybody we upset today. We're sorry that our mere existence drives you insane, but
sorry, Derek.
It does make me laugh.
Well, I'm going to buy you a membership for that show so you can jump on in there.
Yeah, give me a membership. I can't wait.
I
don't need a membership. Because they clip up the evening show, and he already. The thing is, on the morning show, he just repeats the same shit on the evening show. So there's no reason to watch an evening show. I've never, ever had a membership to Steel Toe. I think I got gifted one in the beginning when he was like popular. When he was still hanging out with when he was hanging out. I think the first couple times he put up an episode on Anthony's show, and he was hanging out with Chrissy. I think they were doing pretty good about then. That was their high point.
That was
then
back
he started
when
fucking with Chad, and then
that's when Chad owned them,
and everything fell apart from there.
It was the falling out with Levy. I think that was the first domino to fall. Do you remember when that happened? Because he threatened Levy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had questions about that. I wasn't sure I heard, like, you know what I mean? I didn't know if I took it the same way Levy did, but then afterwards I thought about it.
I think things look different in retrospect. Now we understand Aaron a little better. I think it's his manipulation, the way he tries to kind of manipulate people. I think it's a little more clear now.
Yeah, because it's always that double talk shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, vague threats,
right.
I don't want to see you get involved in this. I don't want to see you get into legal trouble. It's very vague, and I wouldn't talk to a friend like that.
Right, and knowing the way Bob is, I'm sure I know the way he took it, and he was not a happy camper.
Yeah,
not at all.
He'll show up and whoop your ass, like he did in the casino in AC, right? He's been in a few scuffles, man. He's not a bitch by any means.
Nah, he's old school.
He's been in a few.
Danny Bonaducci.
Oh God, I watched that the other day. It was great. That was the slap before the fight. It was great.
Yeah. No, I watched that quite a few times.
The best is when you're looking at Bob back then, you can see the eyes they're like googly eyes because he was on so many fucking Xannies.
Oh yeah.
Out of it. Out of it.
Yeah, Xanax is a fucked up drug.
Right, well, Xanax is a drug.
Yeah.
It's literally
good point. It's literally is a drug. Yes.
I've actually never taken Xanax before.
Why are you being so technical, Uncle Chad? Why you got to be like
Rust-Oleum is a drug. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, Rust-Oleum does the body well. We saw we were checking. You saw us checking out the Huffers.
Oh God, I was all over. I was looking for spray paint to spray on my lips and come on.
Something to huff.
I was a little busy earlier. It's a hacky thing.
None of this would have happened to Aaron if he had done DMT instead of Coke and Molly. He would be so enlightened.
Thank you. Wait,
he'd be talking to aliens.
Really?
He'd be talking to aliens instead of yelling at the chat.
That is true. Dude, I died the other night. I'm back, but I died.
Nice. Welcome back.
It was fucking phenomenal. Wonderful.
Machine elves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, B. Smiley. Yes.
I don't call them elves, they're sprites.
I did quote you, or I don't know. We're quoting each other now, I guess. Absolutely, that's how it worked.
Oh, yeah. Aaron said April held them back and held them back.
Right.
I think.
Please don't go after these guys that are besmirching my good name on the internet.
She was raising his fucking kid.
His fucking name is the Mud Shark.
You mean Forever Mommy? But where's Forever Mommy? I miss her. I want Forever Mommy back so we can bury her.
God help those fucking
Smiley
kids.
gets it. He gets it. DMT wouldn't fix Aaron's level of narcissism. I mean, there's some things you can't. For me, it fixed a lot of my shit. But
yeah, it's life changing.
It is.
All right, back to him talking about Hunter Biden, because this all was crazy because he says so much shit in this. That is like just you could be talking about yourself, Aaron, but you're talking about Hunter Biden. Hilarious.
That he's being charged with. Also, how fucking lucky is this little shitbag? All the crimes that he's been caught doing on camera.
You could cut the iron with a knife.
Got caught on camera. Yeah.
I bet he had more than one suit. You fuck.
That's right. Yeah, I bet he does.
There's more than one picture too.
Have you seen the pics?
More than one slam piece too.
I wouldn't even want to look at the pics. I
saw the videos. I'm good enough on that. No, I'd seen him mistreating some prostitutes. It looked ugly. It wasn't.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm the kind of guy. Prostitutes were having fun.
See, I'm the kind of guy. I like to kiss prostitutes. So that's not nice. You treat them nice.
You eat them out. You eat them. You go down on them right away.
I do. I tell them I love them. I want them to like me.
And they're like, "What? Why won't you say it back?"
A limousine and a radio outside of an empty house on the West Coast looking for Melton. You do that? Like, oh, that was John.
Say anything?
I was kind
of the hookers, the crack, the smoking, the corrupt deals, the emails with all the corruption on it and everything else. And this motherfucker gets like a firearm charge and a tax charge. And that's it. Now, instead of a straightforward guilty plea, he's entering an Alford plea. He will maintain his innocence, but acknowledge that the evidence will certainly lead to a guilty.
What, wants to treat him like Batman?
Prosecutors said they needed to confer about the proposal, which they had not been told of in advance. U.S. District Judge Mark Scarzi adjourned the court proceedings until 11 a.m. Pacific time so that prosecutors could negotiate with Biden's attorneys. Special counsel David Weiss charged Biden last year on 9 tax-related counts, accusing him of failing to pay at least $1.4 million in federal taxes from 2016 through 19.
He just reads articles on the air.
3 charges were felonies and 6 were misdemeanors. They include failing to file and pay taxes, tax evasion, and filing false tax returns. So he maintains his innocence, but he gets to say, what is it?
So it's almost like Aaron wants to maintain his innocence, that he was involved with all the exact same shit that he did with Kayla, Nick, and so he was around kids, guns, and drugs, and he can pretend like he's not getting
guns and money. Ain't that a song?
Yeah. Shout out to Warren Zevon.
Fuck yeah.
Rest in peace, Warren. Okay.
I got my left
He's
hand.
lucky he doesn't have all the same charges that they do. He just got lucky that he got kicked out of the polycule. Or maybe he's lucky that he's the snitch. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. But the fact is,
he's a rat fuck.
He should have all the same charges that fucking those people have. He's just lucky the timing of everything.
Imagine being in a position where you're jealous of Hunter Biden.
No, I can't.
Quad, put him on top of me again, please. I like to be a power bottom.
Done.
Thank you.
Speaking of power bottoms, dude, you're the best segue guy there's ever fucking been, Jack.
Thank you. If it has to do with anal sex or something with the Jews, I'm all about it. Yeah.
You just said power bottom. What do you think we're going to be watching?
Power Bottom 5000, my favorite band.
Yeah.
Worlds are colliding.
Yeah. They were like a one-hit wonder, though. That's
what it's like.
They're from Boston too.
That's kind of far from me.
No, my hometown.
In between to meet.
So, can you guys see the title? Hello, pegging. Don't do it. Don't be a cock.
And this is 2022.
This is July 4th.
Right.
Indeed. I love it. So this is him talking about him and his wife and pegging and all this shit.
Now, is this
He's been talking about cuckoldry for many moons.
He's aged like 15 years since then.
Well, that's what doing coke, staying up all night fucking will do to you, buddy.
Yeah.
It really will. Look at me. I'm
Life
14.
in the fast lane. You're 14.
Surely going to lose your mind.
No, seriously. This is his original, right? This is going to be good.
Like, look, there are guys out there who shove shit in their asshole or whatever. Don't do that for you.
Jack, are you listening? Jack, listen closely to all the stuff he says.
It's not my asshole.
Oh, okay.
But 2, that doesn't matter for pegging. Pegging is
he's up on this shit.
Woman dominant over the man. This sounds so misogynistic. Women love to be dominated. There's a song by Sueco.
He's my man.
Called Paralyzed.
No, he's talking about you.
And there's a line in it that says, your favorite necklace is my right hand. Okay?
Backhand's better.
Women love to be dominated. They love to be fucked. They love to be controlled. I hate it's not the right way. They just love for a minute to surrender. They love to surrender.
Please, could you pause this for 1 second? I just got
Okay.
I've been
one request. One request.
This is the pausing moment.
I need this transcribed. I need Granny to read this as Sean Connery. Please. Somebody send this in as a super tip.
No,
please.
Barbara, sometimes a lady, she gets too frisky. It's a man to come upside her head with the right hand. It's
to the moon house.
Barbara. I can't do a Scottish accent, but if I can do, yeah, I love it. Okay, so what he's pretty much saying is how he broke April. All I just heard was instructions on how to break April.
Keep playing it. Listen, send me the entire.
No, he literally was like, "Yeah, you put your right hand on their throats, you dominate them. They want to surrender." He's not even doing it in code. He's just saying flat out how he breaks bitches.
You put your right hand on their megamind.
This is literally how a pimp breaks a hoe. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yes. You got to keep your pimp hand strong. Am I right, Quad?
Your right hand on that throat. You know what I'm saying?
Pimp hand strong, I'm saying.
Gino was talking about it the other day, too. Remember?
Who?
Gino Visconti was talking about how Aaron should have put hands on April way more often. I'm not into the abuse, but this domination shit is interesting to hear from Nick, who obviously that's exactly the instructions. This is how you break April Imholte. When she comes for the cuckery, she'll stay forever.
I can't wait for the documentary about all this shit to come out.
We're watching it daily.
Please don't
it's like
watch
it's
the one
a long version documentary.
Don't watch the one Aaron thinks he's going to portray himself in. Please.
I think that was a troll.
The Lifetime one.
He didn't want to talk to the guy.
The Lifetime guy keeps calling him about.
Yeah, you don't want no smoke from that.
Yeah.
The only proof he has is the guy's name is Lifetime. He just put a Lifetime fucking Lifetime guy, And Aaron's like, oh well, I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to talk out of turn here. Don't mean to talk out of school, but
Lifetime, they make movies about men who abuse women. All Lifetime movies, men are the bad guy. They're all
it's all Burning Bed 2, starring Aaron Imholte.
Burning Bed. Yeah, you're my age, Uncle Jack. You remember that shit for late night movies that they used to play on TV. I remember Burning Bed. The Burning Bed. I remember that movie.
The Burning Bed. Burning Bed was great.
Yeah.
That guy is a martyr.
Yeah. She burnt that motherfucker. Damn.
He's a martyr.
She's like a Susan Smith, but she got away with it. Faye Dunaway, or who was that? Farrah Fawcett, right?
I never paid attention to the broad in that movie. I was just a little.
You were
worried
only
about
into
man
the
getting
guy?
burned up, right? Yeah,
You only
it
like
was,
the guy?
you know, it was
Of
awful
course.
what she did.
Dang.
She's
a
bitch.
fig.
Fucking do that.
What a fanook.
Listen, he paid all the bills, the car, the mortgage for that, and she burned the house and killed him. Seriously, right, Granny?
Nothing. Fucking Friday night, just talking Lifetime movies with the boys. You know.
It's what we do here.
Granny gets it. That's what we do here.
The gayest brag I've ever heard in my life. Oh, they're gonna make a Lifetime movie about me.
That's not good.
It's not even real, which is the funniest part. Is there is no Lifetime movie guy. There's a guy that's been trolling you with emails.
Yeah, the guy's name was at that Lifetime guy.
At that Lifetime.
Oh, thanks, Aaron, for getting the Lifetime movie made about you. I don't have to explain this to my fucking grandma now.
No, it wasn't Lifetime. It was Ruin Your Lifetime.
All right, that's
All right,
a flop.
put
in the
him
pool.
below.
Is that
me.
one for
Put
me?
him below me.
Mark down one flop in the pool.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was funny. I'm sorry. It sounded funnier in my head.
Oh no, we need a dry erase board behind me for the streak.
But what you thought was
the,
wrong.
The bad joke streak.
And I'm still pissed at y'all for not acknowledging me saying that he comes out of his chair like a dolphin to abuse women. Just fucking flailing around. Come on, man. Like a dolphin.
I probably would flail like a dolphin. It kind of probably would look like that. Agreed.
Come on, can you rewind it? Let me hear that again, because I didn't pick up on that.
No, Granny needs to hear this, and I'm going to let my dogs out while he hears it.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing.
Out there who shove shit in their asshole or whatever.
All right, pause it right there.
One,
That's
don't
it.
do
That's
that
what
for
we
you,
do.
but
He's
two,
leaving.
That doesn't
We're walking.
matter for pegging. Pegging is a woman dominant over the man. This sounds so misogynistic. Women.
Why is the top of his head so short, but the bottom flares out?
There's a song.
He's got bell bottom head, dude.
Paralyzed.
You know what he's got? His head looks like Bert and Ernie.
There's
Like
a
how
line
Ernie's
in it that
Ernie's
says,
head's fat and white, and Bert.
No, hold on, Dan. We'll get back to the head shit.
My
We're trying to
right
learn.
hand.
Shut up.
Okay. Women.
Never mind. I should let you go on the head shit.
To be dominant.
Shut up.
They love to be fucked. They love to be.
Now, see, I agree with Nigger Kate. I
controlled.
do.
I hate. It's not the right way. They just love for a minute to surrender. They love to surrender.
Surrender, April. Surrender.
She did. She fought with Aaron. She surrendered to Nick. She took the dick. Even Aaron took the dick, allegedly.
We're getting there. We're getting there, buddy. We're getting there.
Really?
We're working our way there.
You're almost there. You're edging.
He's about to explain how you break another kind of bitch. Not your regular April type bitch, but another type of bitch. A taller, I wouldn't say more muscular by any means. Just a taller, doofier bitch. Glasses.
Spider haircut.
Who are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Sting.
Okay. Doesn't mean they love being told what to do. It doesn't mean they don't want a career. Fuck off with all that. In sexual encounters, women love for just a minute.
The future.
For a man, because this is biology.
That's all the time you need is a minute.
When that role gets flipped, there's a limited portion of time where women love to dominate a man. But make no mistake, that's when she lays you on your back and she sits on top of you. And she's in control of your pleasure and hers.
He understands this.
Hey, no, this is very fucking important. You're about to get instructions on life, and I have stories about this one.
Wildly different than pegging. A woman is not getting specific instant sexual desire from pegging. They may think it's hot. They may be happy about the reaming or whatever. This is not actually satisfying.
Pay attention, Adam.
Okay.
How the hell does he know?
They're getting only a mental stimulus from ass reaming some guy.
Because he's been reamed.
They don't actually want this. Even if they think they're like, oh, I would like to peg a guy. Nope. That's actually fucking wrong. Completely fucking wrong. They don't. They think they might, whatever. Once a man is submissive and at the literal mercy of a woman for pegging, they will never look at him with respect again. Ever.
Where's Chops?
Aaron. This is what happened to Aaron. And April could never look at. What just happened there? I don't even know what you guys are doing. What do we got? Buzzer noises happening?
Something going on there.
I just heard a buzzer. I don't know. Was my answer? I didn't make it in time.
Don't discuss my personal life on podcasts.
Is this
I told
Jeopardy?
you guys. It definitely. It wasn't a gerbil, okay?
No, I know what it was. That was his buzzword. That was his safe word.
Oh my!
No, I had a girlfriend, and she would never shut the fuck up about wanting to stick fingers in my butt. And I'm so anti-gay shit.
So when did you?
But I knew it was some domination thing, and
So when she did it, what'd you say?
Finish the story, Derek.
I never let her do it. That's my point. Is I knew it was.
How hard you come?
Your voice just went up a little bit, Derek. Nice try.
I knew.
I never did it.
I knew psychology enough to know that if I ever let her do it,
Sure.
women fucking lose.
That you would
respect for
never
guys
want to go back to
instantly.
anything else. I know, Derek. It's okay.
And then I had to break up with her
Admit
because
it.
of that.
Embrace
Uncle
it.
Jack, I had to break up with her because she lost all respect for me. It was bad. It didn't work
she
out.
What'd she do? She went to pay for
he,
sex?
he just explained Aaron, dude. That is so fucking funny that he called all of this shit 2 years ago.
Ugh, yeah.
I had a girlfriend try to finger my butthole a couple times, too.
Yeah. You got all squirrely. You were like, "Fuck that!" dude.
I told her
Never
I'd
touch my
fucking.
asshole.
I said, there's one thing I'll strike a woman over, and it's my butthole.
Thank you.
Bull dyke now. She's bull dyke.
Agreed. Oh,
What?
well, that explains a lot.
With an open
right
hand. Am I right, Granny? Never with a closed
There. Tip hand.
No, I think that's closed fist territory, man. You sneak in my butthole, dude. I think we're gonna have a fight. I don't give a fuck what
Sneak.
sex you are.
Sneak
What if you welcomed it like
Sneak into
Adam
your
and
butthole.
myself? Like
How
it's
does
in your
one
just
sneak
happy
into your
baby
butthole?
position. She's hot to and you know. And
Yeah,
Adam
she's hot
says,
to it on that
"Oh,
butthole.
just
Listen,
whatever.
I can honestly say I've never let a woman stick anything up my ass.
Yet.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
It's all been,
With
man.
that-
You look fast
with
in
it-
that hat.
Yes,
It's all been
exactly.
everything you did to yourself. so far.
Everyone that's done that has looked like the gentleman to the left of Adam in a chair in Minnesota.
It's all four of us, man.
Oh, yeah.
We're all in chairs. We're all gentlemen.
Yeah, but I can get out of my chair. I can walk. I can step up, man, go over here and go over there. How about you, Bud?
That'll be a flop in the pool for Jack.
Floppy pool. All right.
We all know the real reason why Derek can't
You
walk
guys want
anymore.
to hear the rest of this cuck story, right?
He took
Not
a
really.
finger.
We're only halfway
One
through the
time,
cuck story. Well, so far we've got dominating bitches. We got how to fucking turn hoes out. We got what not to let bitches do to you. Let's hear what else he's got in store for old Aaron Imholte for advice here. 2 years
Does he
ago,
talk about what he
if only
does to men?
Aaron would have listened to all this shit. If Aaron would have bumped into this video, being on the internet after Steel Toe was over, then he might not have lost his bitch. That's all I'm going to say.
Like he would listen.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam, do you got to take off, buddy?
Oh yeah, I can stay for a few more minutes. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
You
My
trust
back's
me.
fucking
You want
killing
this
me.
advice.
My back's
Yeah,
hurting me
okay,
and not
well,
my
then-
ass.
Isn't it? I was gonna say we start talking about fingers up butts and getting pegged, and all of a sudden Adam's back hurts and he has to go.
Adam's like, I got 15
Very
more minutes. I
curious.
can say, let me finish.
You guys are putting ideas in my head.
I bet you want to finish.
I just hope you find love.
Can I finish, please? Can I finish? Okay, I'm finished.
Flat Cat, are you leaving us, or are you worried about Adam? You saying goodbye to Adam?
No, please.
We love you, Flat Cat. If you're leaving us, where were you, Flat Cat? Were you in bed taking a siesta?
Were you in bed sticking a finger in?
Where were you? And where were your fingers? Even more interesting question. Stop it. Quad, I'm starting to think you talk over everyone on purpose. Yeah, it's a good method. You got to give me credit for that, buddy.
So we're not alone, right, PSP? Sorry,
Huge Gino Visconti fan.
Didn't mean that. Sorry. Go ahead, PSP.
Yeah, have a good evening, Flat Cat.
Play the video by Flat Cat. Come on.
It's true.
Oh, I know what happened with Flat Cat.
God damn it.
I have to say it. Real quick.
Please.
We were talking
Adam,
about
get the
ladies
notepad
getting
ready.
dominating ladies, and all of a sudden Flat Cat's got to go to bed. Imagine that.
Okay.
The one thing she's not doing.
Dude.
The one thing she's not doing.
Wow, you're keeping good count too, Granny.
Thank you.
Like that, have you ever been done by somebody who's doing it? That's what.
Fuck's sake, dude.
I'm not even going to get into
that. Is literal truth. Cannot look at you at the end of the day. They may like some women out there may like pegging guys. They don't like pegging husbands. They like pegging victims.
Damn.
Is that why you've been having relationship troubles lately? No.
Wow.
No, there has never ever been.
Yeah, he just explained Aaron, didn't he?
So Aaron, everybody's been saying, "Oh, he's the victim. He's the victim."
Victim.
He's
he is
victim.
Victim.
Why do you think he fucking? Why do you think he did the old fucking porn sex fucking revenge thing?
Sex sells, buddy.
Fucking Gino.
Get it out.
Revenge porn.
He's the victim.
He's a victim. Hurt people. That's why.
Do you think she used a 2 foot long double dong, or was it veiny? What?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm sure we'll find out
someday. Yeah, when Nick can talk. Right? When those walls can talk, am I right? Yeah, when Nick can tell the truth after it's all said and done here. Coming up.
No, he's a truthful person. Listen, I want to disavow everything I've ever said about Nick Arcata. Nothing I've ever said about him has been negative. I've always look at him in the light that I think he's an honest man. I think his wife is an honest woman. Listen, drugs, everything aside, whatever. People make mistakes. Listen to the man. That's all I got to say.
Nobody's perfect.
Team Nick. Am I right, Quad?
When it comes, yeah. Well, I mean, what's our other options? Team Aaron or what?
Right. Fuck that. Team Nick.
Team Nick.
Right. Team Nick.
I just want to hear about people getting pegged, man. Y'all are fucking me up.
Lady rackets.
Yeah, but Granny's actually ready to watch some videos.
Because Granny thinks it's hot.
You guys are fucking it up for him.
I don't think it's hot, man. I just
to peg, and if there were, she knows.
Did he just say
unironic? Yeah, he did. He stole your shit. That's copyrighted, motherfucker. You can't.
If it were.
Oh, he absolutely fucking said it. I caught that like a motherfucker. I know. I thought you would catch it too, for sure. Oh shit! There's a new war in town, folks. Granny versus Nick now. As it war.
Ever been a request from Lady Rackets to me to peg, and if there were, she knows and I know.
Damn, man, he did the bug look, dude. He did
the pause
on my copyright, bro.
He did the pause in between the HW and the Like he did it exactly like you fucking. There is a copyright issue. I think you ought to go back and look at clips in the past and see if you can find where he stole it from you exactly. You could probably pinpoint the time.
So Nick's watching BYB too. It's not just.
No, he was watching Twitch back in the day. I have a feeling. 2 years ago, he was watching Twitch and stole that shit from you, Granny.
Yeah, I'm sure of it, man. I'll get some people on that. I'll
Well,
hire
yeah,
a Jewish lawyer.
I got a good PI, Dustin.
I believe he were.
If it were the case.
Would say no. And if I ever said yes to pegging, without a hint of irony, if Lady Rackets said, "Hey, I'd like to peg you," and I said yes, I would say, "And divorce me after."
Damn.
He is
That's
100% hero.
Literally the answer I would give. Yes, and divorce me after.
Right.
So there you guys have it. The Aaron Imholte story. He got paid.
Never again.
Divorced right thereafter.
Never again.
The
will you
saga
hear me say
continues.
Nick Rekieta. Ever. He is Nicholas Rekieta. Gentleman.
Sir Nicholas Rekieta.
Well, I'm
He's
not
been
sure
knighted
how to
too.
knight him. I mean, but I'll address him properly. Listen, he's a pimp. Put it that way. He's a pimp. In Philly, he's a pimp. Fuck yeah.
Don't get pegged. Do not be a cuck.
See?
Amanda Max says, "Please stick it in my butt."
Okay, so someone needs to clip that. Do not get pegged. Do not be a cuck. I mean, those are fucking brilliant words to live by.
What Amanda Max says?
We need the T-shirt. We're gonna make the T-shirt and put his face on it. Do not get pegged. Do not be a cuck. I mean, that's fucking step 1 and step 2 of life, right there, folks. You don't need to know anything else.
I just hate. I hate this for Aaron. That every time Nick Rekieta butt fucks a man, he loses all respect for him, and that is the true crime in this story here.
What did you say? Nick who? You said Nick who?
Nicholas
Every time
Rekieta.
Nick Rekieta butt fucks a man, an angel gets its wings.
His name is Nicholas Rekieta, sir. The both of you. Treat him with respect. He has earned it. He's a lawyer. He's an attorney at law.
You're really fucking up this episode with Nathan Lane, dude. I want to let you know that right now.
Douche of the Dabbleverse does have a couple good points here. You might want to back up on the Nick love. Yeah, he is wearing a blue wedding ring, a little girly bracelet, and he's a British cigarette.
Which is all true, but his words speak volumes.
His words.
Don't get pegged.
Words. So he wants to be pegged and not married to his female wife. Oh, yes, correct. He wants to be with Aaron, but they're separated right now. Maybe in the future, though, that could change.
Listen, can we start a GoFundMe?
They're having a lover spat. Doesn't mean they can't fix it.
I knew you were right, believing for so long.
I'm not Yellow Flash Girl. She says it's the last words he spoke. He spoke. Guys, if your lady asks you to take you to Browntown instead of Pound Town, do it.
Adam, go ahead and mark splash down for Nick.
If you and her are both on the same page, look,
tell me you aren't behind him 1,000%, but not that way.
No, don't do it. If you and her are both on the same page, go do it. That's all I'm saying. Look, your partner in life. Your partner in life is an exploration of sexuality, of intimacy.
Thank you, Mr.
Each other.
Rekieta. Mr. R.
Wait. He just said it's a sexual exploration of each other, and then he left out the part where he shares her with everyone. Wait a minute. Sexual exploration with everyone, apparently, there, Mr.
What's wrong with that?
Life comes at you fast.
Well, it's cool for dudes. It's just not cool to share your lady, though. That ain't cool.
Well,
it's cool for you to go.
Own any women? I mean, Quad. Seriously, do we own any women? No, we don't. We don't even rent them. But we enjoy them. That's what we do. Am I right, ladies? We enjoy them.
They're like Mexican food.
Right.
Goes right through you.
But no, you don't even rent it. You enjoy it. Later on, it leaves with. I got nothing. Okay,
that's one for Jack. Sorry.
Minus one for Jack.
Car crash.
Do what you will do up to your level of comfort. The Lord Jesus did not accept any form of anal. I don't remember that in the commandments. I'm just saying.
Neither
do
do
you
I.
will do up to your form of comfort. But guys, I'm telling you this. Look, if you want to get pegged, go get pegged. I'm not going to stop you. I don't care what you fucking do.
I don't like these catchphrases as much as I was liking the first catchphrases. Douche of the Dabbleverse does make a good point. Partner, that's what gays say. Correct. I agree with that. All right. I think you're going to start falling out of love with him here pretty soon, Uncle Jack. I don't know if you're going to keep up the love.
I highly doubt it.
He's your guy for life. He's your partner, maybe.
Fuck yeah. But yes, he is.
But let me tell you this. If she pegs
what about Lemmy?
You said Lemmy?
Whoever she is.
Let me tell you this.
Him. Fuck him. I'll fight him.
She will never, ever, ever respect you again. She will not.
And
she bends you over, submissive, and fucking hollows you out like Riley Reid on a Friday night. Nope.
No.
She will not respect you. She may like it. You may like it if you're a fucking weirdo.
No.
She will like it and then hate you in the morning. Don't do it.
See, women don't respect me at all, so I never have to worry about that.
That's a difference.
Well, we don't either. So anyway, shut up.
At least I know where I stand.
Did they hollow you out like Riley Reid on a Friday night?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's amazing. I love that saying too. Put that on a t-shirt. Hollowed out like Riley Reid on a Friday night.
My little pig in a blanket.
All right, so listen, I do respect what he says. I respect it because I'm not.
No, he just has a lot of good catchphrases in between all the gay shit he's saying. Now, in between all the homosexual shit he says, he has some nuggets.
He does.
Listen, he's my messiah.
Are you talking about Jack?
Right now.
No, this feller, this Nicker Ricada.
No, listen. Don't talk about my savior. Right? That's my leader right there. That's my leader.
Look, you guys are less than a minute from Adam being able to get the fuck off this stream. So
thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Play it out.
This is the hard part about marriage and relationships. Literally, like pegging's a fun meme. But everything about your relationship, is a question of, will she look me in the eyes tomorrow?
Well, she can't. If she's behind you.
You always.
This is physics.
Jesus Christ.
Unless you're like Quad and you're in, happy baby position. Your hands are up, feet are up. Yeah.
He can't move his fucking legs like that, dude.
Yeah, nothing.
We know. You don't have to say it twice.
What's this, Captain Miserable? I see Blatt ditched. Blatt got ditched after New Girl didn't want to be creeped out by his simping. Oh, is this true?
Hot off the press.
All right. Well, back to Adam Goldstein. Thank you very much for coming on this evening, sir. It was a pleasure. I hope you take
pleasure's all mine.
You take a lot of those words that Nick Ricada said and take them to heart and use them,
Mr. Ricada.
So I can't call this my butt plug.
God damn it.
Okay, another one for me. 3. You have 4. You have 5 though, Derek. So I still win.
Oh, why you got to throw me under the bus?
Another win for the Goldberg.
Nice. I was just sitting.
Haven't you already been thrown under a bus? Okay, 4 for me.
+3 for Adam.
Yeah. Oh,
you would be the easiest person to throw under a bus, man. All we'd have to do is unplug the fucking battery. Like, literally, that's all we'd have to do. Like, I'd have to fucking physically fight one of these dudes under a bus. We unplug your fucking batteries.
Just unplug Derek.
Stupid.
Are you part of the board?
All right. Well, there you go, buddy.
All right. Well, later, guys. Thanks again.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on. Now get the fuck out of here.
See you.
Later, buddy.
Adam, goodbye, sir. Hello?
Why you being nice to him? Why don't be nice to that guy? Be mean to him.
Listen, I'm not mean to the Jews.
He's gonna stick around in the background. I see what he's doing. I see his.
That's why I'm being.
He's leaving, but not leaving. I see. Do you want to watch crazy Joey fights? That's the next one I got.
Yes, I do.
But the funny thing is, we got Granny here to give us some insight. Oh wait, where'd Granny go? What the fuck happened?
Where are you from? Wait a minute. Wait.
Did he get moided?
Really got
I thought he could. I thought he could hang out and tell us what it's like to be near Joey C when he's trying to get in a fight full with a bus stop full of black gentlemen. I will say that.
Oh, you're talking about the Snoogers?
Niggardly.
Oh, he's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Give us insight. Huh? No, I told Adam to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I wanted your insight for the damn near getting in a fight with
blacks.
When Joey C, when you went down to Ybor City. I have a story from. Is Mersh from Ybor City?
Ybor? No, I have no idea. I honestly I don't know really dick about Mersh.
Yeah, I don't either. I just know that Adam Goldstein is in love with Mersh, and I was bumping around through some of the Mersh clips today, and I did see where he was talking about like issues he was having at a strip club in Ybor City or some nightclub, not even a strip club.
Well, Ybor's big on that. Like they're big on like crack and strip clubs.
He said it was fucking wild. He said it's wild down there. And you're the one that was saying like it's wild. You were saying that when you went and saw Joey. You're like, it's fucking wild down there. I don't know about this fucking shithole.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's the only place I've ever had multiple parking tickets. And
I don't know that that's exactly a sign of like bad shit that you got parking tickets. So I was like thinking of bad neighborhoods, and I wasn't like, man, did you see how bad that neighborhood was? I heard people are getting like parking tickets and shit down there, man. You got to stay out of that neighborhood. You got to watch out for that one.
It's because like I had planned on being back at my car at a specific time, and then you just never fucking wind up there. Down there in the old Ybor City, man. Yeah, it is. You go from like having a great time to getting robbed quick, man.
Is this true? Joey C must smell like meth and cheap cologne. Is that true?
No, he doesn't smell like meth.
Oh, geez, don't get all offended for him.
I'm not getting offended for him. I mean, I'll give you the cheap cologne a little bit, but the meth is fucking step too far, man.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, we've seen him kind of getting like little brawls on screen before. Mostly it's Christina doing all the fighting. But yeah, you did tell a story of going right when you were leaving. Joey C started screaming at like a group of black fellows, might I say?
It wasn't right when I was leaving. It's when I went down to get my my fucking dip, man. We went down there, and somebody told Joey that there was a situation. He inserted himself with a bus stop full of black people. And again, man, I don't give a fuck. Dare if you were outside or anybody. I don't give a fuck how good of a friends I am with you. I'm not getting my ass whipped by a fucking group of people that you just antagonized. It's just not one thing that I'm, I'm privy to.
Not true, not true, not true, not true, not true.
Get my ass.
Randy, what does meth smell like?
I couldn't pick it out of a lineup, dude.
So you don't know if it's cheap cologne or meth?
We don't know if Joey knows what meth smells like, but we know he knows what jock straps smell like, right? We learned that.
Jock strap?
Yeah, extra jock strap. Close enough. Jock strap extract. That could be a new cologne.
Yeah. Adam, if you're
Rob
still
Saul's
listening.
cousin sent me the link.
Adam. Send me the link. Rob Saul's cousin. Holy shit! I heard Rob Saul's cousin was on with Rob Saul. Someone was saying that in the chat. Now Rob Saul's cousin's here. I will send you the link. You just gotta send me a DM first, so I know where to find you. Is that right here? No, that's Wendy the Tard. That's not her. That's not you. All right. I gotta have proof of life first.
There's two of them.
Yeah, B Smiley the third. Fentanyl stinks so bad it smells like a homeless guy's body odor times 10.
I cannot
have
confirm
never
nor deny whether that's true. I can
homeless
confirm.
person. I don't know
I've
how
never
often.
I've never smelled.
You never
anything.
sniffed a homeless? I'm
I have
surprised
sniffed
because you're right.
homeless, but I've never sniffed fentanyl, dude. Surprising. I got it.
Have you ever eaten fentanyl?
Actually, I mean, I have gone down to Oakland and Frisco. I probably did catch
Got
a
it.
whiff of homeless and just didn't even know it when I smelled it. I mean, does it smell like poop? Because I guess Frisco kind of stinks like poop.
Fentanyl?
Yeah, it's got like a medicine-y, like lemony smell. And I'm not going to tell you how I know that.
Jesus.
But the homeless people smell worse. So yeah, homeless
You're not
people
supposed to do
smell
this
way
on air.
fucking
You know
worse.
that, right? Aaron. Come on,
You're
Aaron.
still on?
You know better.
Who's Joey fighting?
I mean,
Because this is 16 minutes long. I guarantee you, the pace that we're fucking setting right now, I'm not going to make it here for a 16 minute.
I'm gonna be honest with you, there was nobody gonna stop me. Nobody.
The camera shows from like right there.
Oh, hold on. Is this live from my parking lot?
I swear to God, man, no man can put a not in the hallway trying to be a big badass.
Look at those knockers.
Cop shoved us.
I
Look at
saw
them.
that right. Is that a nipple on the bottom?
I don't even know what's happening.
Yes.
What's
And the other one's
happening right
uneven.
now?
It's like you. They're both uneven.
What? They're wonky.
I
as
bet they
fuck.
stink as bad as you.
Those are
Those-
some
those
flapjacks. Flapjacks.
Nipples are in different fucking
What's that?
hemispheres, bro.
Yeah. Like you guys remember checking out like National Geographics when you was young. Like,
I
think I recognize
Yeah,
these
I've finished them.
flapjacks.
I've finished. Yes, I have.
Holy
Listen,
shit.
as soon as I see that dark skin with the white paint and stuff and a spear, and I knew there was boobies involved in a bush, I was
Yeah, it was the bone through the nose that got me, bud.
really. I didn't like that.
Every damn time.
I came for the flapjacks, but I stayed for the cannibalism.
All right, let's see what he's fucking stirring up here.
I said, whoa, I swear.
Plus two.
I would have fucked out till he was dead out there. That's how fucking crazy I am. Okay? I'm fucking pissed on that motherfucker, man.
He's gonna get to the door and he's gonna turn around. Oh, he didn't
Is
turn
that
around.
the hallway you
Fuck
were
this
in?
shit, man. These motherfuckers
Yeah, oh,
little boy toys think they're gonna put hands on women. Fuck this shit, man. Got me, motherfucker. Got my blood pressure up. I had to go outside because I thought he was fucking swinging at my wife.
Hold on. I'll let Joe tell you.
What was this? Hi, honey.
Hey, what happened?
I guess that, the lady that lives next door. I'm online, so I don't want to put nobody's name out there, okay? Once I heard your mother yelling, you know that I'm gonna be right there out there quick. You know what I'm saying? Because your mom, I went. I didn't care about anything else until I heard your mom and my wife out there. I said I got to go right down and see. And then he just kept. Your mom was in his face, and she told him to leave, and he wouldn't. So I said I went down there and three-way though. Yeah, it's Ellie, but I don't want to mention no names because I'm on my ear. So that's what happened, Ellie. Your mama took it from the rest. I went upstairs and I got his face.
Greeny, when you got your hair cut,
he already
you kept saying how you had gray hair on both sides. Is it like that?
Yeah, actually, it kind of is. Less
Yeah.
Italian.
So, Granny, welcome to your future. You are Joey C. Minus the glasses. I think you got pretty good vision, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
listen,
whatever.
So, I mean, is that the kind of Joey C that you saw? The same Joey?
I mean, he wasn't this fucking wound up to where he was not speaking English, but yeah, no, he got pretty fucking wound up. Yeah, he wasn't speaking tongues like he is here, but yeah, no, he did. He got pretty fucking passionate about it.
Tongues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
give
can
that
understand
to Joey.
everything you said. I understand everything you said. We kind of get the same way. We just you just fucking start counting.
Whatever. I mean, I'm slowly coming around on this Joey C. It's funny.
He's
the best.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Joey C. really in real life, like he might be crazier as fuck. He is a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But he really is. He's a nice dude. He's just like, again, I'll say it for the fucking 100th time. It's one of your friends that you're like, yeah, man, I'll fucking pop over twice a year because I don't want to get stabbed through the week.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're only risking that stabbing once, maybe twice a year.
Oh shit! Rochi just unsubscribed. Good to say, Rochi.
I'm sorry, Rochi. No, Rochi. Nobody spends more time in his fucking chat than you. Jesus.
Yeah, for real.
Like Rochi's in that every single show in there.
Listen,
fucking tweeting
he's
him.
to the point where Joey goes, "I love you, Rochi." You know that, right?
They're like buddies, just in a weird.
Boys.
It's one of them fucking.
They'll never meet in person, but they're
parasocial
boys.
fucking situations where both of them are fucking. They're both getting something out of it. I just can't figure out what. Like
somebody got pegged and somebody lost respect, man. That's what fucking happened in that relationship.
The problem is they can't look each other in the eye in the morning. That's the biggest issue they got. They wake up and they can't even eyeball each other. You know what I mean? When you do some nasty shit with a woman and you wake up the next day and you're like, you can't even look them in the eye for a minute. It takes like a cup of coffee before you can peep at them.
Brown eye?
No.
Left eye? I mean, listen,
the first time you stuck your
I couldn't look in the eye.
I mean, didn't it take you a minute to look her in the eye the next day? I mean, come on, let's be real here.
Nah, man.
No, I'm not talking about Lemmy. Let's not even bring specific people in here. Dude, I'm
talking about Lemmy.
I'm saying in general in the past.
I didn't.
Okay. No. Okay. God damn it. Now someone's gonna send a clip to Lemmy, and I'm gonna be in trouble. Fucking, I never wanted this to happen.
I've never been in Florida a day in my life. I swear to God.
Let's go backwards in reverse on this show. Whatever happened there, I don't even know what that was. And I was not talking about you, lady. Yes, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about.
You lady.
So don't even.
You lady. You hear him?
He's just fucking wallering in that hole right now.
He is really. Well,
What's
it's
up?
full sand, so the wheels don't work.
Oh, yeah. I'm stuck in the mud here for sure. Mud, bud. Yeah, I'm gonna call it evening. I wanted to thank everybody for showing up, and I mean everybody in the chat, and Uncle Jack and Granny indeed made a world of difference on this show tonight. Thanks for your input. Even though I won't even say that.
I had the second fiddle, Christian Bladt and fucking Adam Goldstein. Please,
Adam Goldstein.
You just put me at the bottom.
Did very well.
I'm there. When you bring the chats up, I disappear. We're good.
That's fourth fiddle.
Uncle Jack, why don't you go ahead and shout yourself out there, feller?
All right. Well, because it's on the screen, it's Uncle Jack on Twitter, which is stupid. Uncle Jack 17855 because I'm a fucking asshole like Ray DeVito. And it's YouTube and Uncle Jack Shack. And, swing by. You're going to get a whole lot more of this because
swing? Did you say swing?
Yes. And let me tell you something else. Mr. Ricada for President 2024. That is my man. Don't you ever call him Nick Ricada again. Mr. Ricada.
Never get pegged and don't be a cuck. That's
don't
a
be my
t-shirt.
plug.
How hard is it?
No,
It's
I
not
do
rocket
plugs.
science. It really isn't. Listen,
I
Granny,
don't want to do plugs.
Granny,
What?
you've never been pegged, but you scissor. Just as bad.
Fucking
Where can people find you there, Granny?
right there on the fucking screen.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives. I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rhymes. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. That I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls.